on Twitch and YouTube. Venture, good morning. How are you? If you have some water, say something kind about yourself.
Good morning. Yeah, I have.
Glad to hear it.
Did my affirmations.
Good.
I think I do know what I voted for when I voted for Donald Trump.
I don't believe that you do. Hold on, let me make sure my gain is turned down a little bit. I don't believe that you do, Frank. I wish I could believe that.
I vote
How old are you, by the way?
22.
22. So this is your first time voting?
Second.
Second?
Last time I voted 4 and 2.
Okay, gotcha. So what is it that you voted for? Thank you, Cricket, for being in this problem.
I voted mainly because of the illegal immigration and stuff like that.
How did illegal immigration affect you?
Well, it affected me because I live in a really blue state. I live in a sanctuary state,
What
Massachusetts.
state is that? Okay.
Massachusetts.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of illegal immigrants here. In this shopping place I go to, it's like a Walmart, but it's called Market Basket, if you know what that is. I see a lot of the people that was in there. It was way more packed.
How do you know how do you know that they're illegal or undocumented?
HSI and
What's HSI?
well, it's because a lot of people are gone now. Like at my gym and stuff, a lot of the Mexicans are gone, and like
How
the
do you know they were
Guatemalans,
from Mexico?
Like they're all gone. They're not even here.
How do you know they were from Mexico or Guatemala?
What? Because I talk to them at the gym. I don't just, I'm not a weirdo. I talk to them. I socialize with people. They can barely speak English, but, they said they were from, a couple of them said they were from Guatemala. My friend Henry, I haven't seen him at the gym in over 3 weeks.
So you're glad that your
He
friend
was from
is
Guatemala.
gone.
Well, no, I'm not glad. I'm saying if he was here illegally, I mean, what do you expect?
What do you mean
You're
illegally?
breaking
What's the
law.
law?
Like,
What law was he breaking? It's not illegal. What law was he breaking?
Section 81325 U.S. Code.
Section
You have to come through the country through.
No, that doesn't. Nope.
Yeah,
Nope,
U.S.
nope,
Code.
nope.
It says you got to come through the port of entry.
25. U.S. Code.
Yep.
See what it says.
Talks about
Any alien enters or attempts to enter the United States at any time or place other than as designated by immigration officer, or eludes examination or inspection by immigration officers, or attempts to enter or obtain entry to the United States by a willfully false or misleading representation of the willful concealment of material fact, shall, for the first commission of any such offense, be fined Title 18 or imprisoned not more than 6 months, or both, or for a subsequent commission of any such offense, be fined under Title 18 or imprisoned not more than 2 years, or both. Any alien who is apprehended while entering or attempting to enter the United States at a time or place other than designated by immigration officers shall be subject to a civil penalty of at least $50, not more than $250. So that's a civil penalty. It's not breaking a law. That's a civil penalty. The other one.
no,
hold on, let me finish. Bro, am I talking? Am I talking?
no.
Am I talking?
Well, you're wrong.
I am talking.
It's a misdemeanor.
No, it's
a
not.
misdemeanor.
It's a misdemeanor, right? To willfully or falsely mislead, because there's actually hyperlinks here, so it tells you. So provide to conceal your identity or conceal material facts or willfully or misleadingly represent yourself. Those are misdemeanors. Coming in through an improper place is not. It's a civil penalty.
Yeah. This is what you're doing if you're over here.
That's not breaking a law.
You're lying to everybody.
That's a civil
You're lying
penalty.
to everyone. You're saying, I'm not a criminal. I'm just someone here to work.
So we should throw out our asylum law.
Yeah, the asylum laws, I think we should throw them out. I don't think you need
the international asylum laws.
Stay in your own country and fix it.
Hold on. So when we destroy a country, when we destroy a country, when we destroy a country, when we destroy a country,
to give you the law, and I
when
gave you
we
the law,
destroy
which
a country,
states that it's illegal to cross if you're not going through a port of entry.
It does not say that. It says it's a civil penalty.
That's literally what it says.
No, it doesn't say that at all. Thank you, TG.
That's literally what it says.
No, that's literally not what it says.
It's literally what it says.
Well, I understand reading comprehension is harder for you guys. No, it doesn't.
No, you don't. No, you don't. It says you have to come through a read. It says you have to come through a port of entry.
That's fine. We'll put it on the screen.
Let's do it. Yeah. Put the entire article, the 3-page article, on the screen.
Yeah, we'll put it on the screen.
Yeah, put the entire thing up there too. Yeah, not just the part where you like it.
We'll put it on the screen.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah. So civil penalty is not the same. A civil penalty is not the same as breaking the law.
So is Trump a felon then? Since
Yes.
he only faced civil liability for the
No,
grave?
he didn't face
How?
civil liability
It's
because he
civilly
committed
liable.
felony acts.
It's civil liability.
No, he committed felony acts. Those have nothing to do.
Trump's not a
Bro,
felon.
those are two
By
different.
your same logic, is
Are
Trump
you
not
an
a felon?
idiot?
'Cause
Those
he
are two
faced
different.
civil
Those are
liability,
two
which
different
made him
cases.
pay money?
Those are two
Is
different
that what it
cases.
is?
Those are two different cases.
Is that what it is? No, it's not. It's civil liability, dummy.
Those are two different cases.
No, it's not. It's civil liability.
It's
To you, it's the same
astounding.
thing.
It's astounding how dumb they
It's
are.
civil liability.
It's two different
civil
cases.
liability.
These are two different cases you're talking
It doesn't
about.
matter about the case. It's civil liability.
They don't even have to do with the same person.
Exactly. You would have to admit Trump's not a felon, but you can't do that.
Is he okay?
That's against your entire worldview.
Is he okay?
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to respond.
Sir, you're talking about two different cases. One
It's
is
not
the
a
E. Jean
different
Carroll
case.
case.
Both-
One of them about
both
E. Jean
civil.
Carroll. That's the civil. That's the civil suit. That's the
To
great.
you, they're both
and the
civil
defamation.
liability cases.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. Trump would be in jail if it wasn't, you fucking idiot. But instead, he was ordered to pay millions of dollars.
You're not
instead, 'cause
well.
He's a rich man.
You're not well.
Okay, you're retarded.
You're so. Okay.
You're low IQ.
All right,
You
all
can't
right. I'm a
read.
member of Mensa. You're gone though. We don't use slurs in here. So we saw that he literally did what he just proved my point. He has no idea what he voted for. None whatsoever. No idea what he voted for. Just proved my point. No idea. He doesn't even understand that those were two different cases. One of them was a Stormy Daniels case where he lied about, how that the money was a payment to a lawyer. And the other one was E. Jean Carroll, which was a civil lawsuit and defamation case. Yeah, he crashed out. Yeah, the hush money case. And the other one was about grape. Like, crashed all the way the fuck out immediately. And and he still thinks he's right. Like, right now, he's like, yeah, own the libs. Even though, he's a liberal. But it's all good. Val, it's astounding how idiotic these folks are, man.
What's going on,
Astounding.
brother?
Hold on, Polo. What's up, Val? Good morning. How are you? Have you had some water?
Good morning, buddy.
Yourself?
Tell me something about myself.
I said, have you had some water and said something kind about yourself?
Oh, all day, buddy.
I'm glad.
All
to hear
day.
it. How you been, Val? Haven't talked to you in a little while.
I've been doing good. How about you?
I'm okay. It's amazing. It's amazing how confidently wrong they are.
I just thought it was funny that he wanted to bring up the law and not know the law.
Didn't know the law at all. Didn't know the law at all.
I thought that was great. Yeah, I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
But,
I wanted to play a
You
video.
want to change the silent laws.
Yeah, he
Go ahead.
did. I want to play a video really quickly. I want you guys to listen to this. This shit had me crying laughing this
Are
morning.
you ready to admit it yet? I'm sorry. That you were wrong and everything's better now that Trump's here? What the unholy fuck are you talking about? Well, he's been president for 2 weeks and we are already in one of the most dire existential dilemmas I've ever seen in my entire life. Kinda dramatic.
What's a
You
dilemma?
wanted him to fix the economy, right? And he's doing that. The stock market is plummeting. Gotta go down before it can come back up. Eggs are more expensive than they've ever been. Gotta go up before they can come back down. He's decimated our labor force and separated families with mass deportation. Well, they shouldn't have broken the law. He's a convicted
Got
felon
everything I
who
voted
has
for.
already
Hey, Low
broken the
Res, be
law
quiet,
multiple
please,
times
bro.
in his first 2 weeks as president. Name one law he's broke. Freezing federal funds. That's against the law. The president is legally obligated to use the funds that Congress approves. Sometimes you gotta break the law to make the law. You're in danger right now. Do you realize that? You are. We're all in danger. He pulled us out of the World Health Organization at the beginning of a burgeoning bird flu pandemic where America is likely to be the epicenter of outbreaks and deaths. America first! Americans will be the first to die and the last to see it coming. Look, if you don't like it, why don't you just get out? I would like to, but I don't dare to get on a plane right now because he got rid of all the people whose job it was to make sure planes are safe. That's that Elon efficiency. In 2 weeks, he's already presided over a slew of air traffic disasters and deaths that can be directly linked back to him and his policies. Those were DEI. Let me ask you something, genius. If DEI is responsible for those accidents and DEI has been a problem since the 1960s, then how come these accidents just started happening in the last 2 weeks after he implemented policies that directly impact the safety of air travel? No, shut up. Don't talk. Just sit there and think about it. If DEI is the problem, why didn't we see more evidence of DEI incompetence before now? If the point of anti-DEI policy is to hire qualified candidates based off of merit, then why is the Secretary of Defense a white supremacist alcoholic news host with zero military experience? Why is our new health czar a guy with brain worms and no medical background who thinks black people have a different immune system than white people do? Just sit with these questions. Actually think about them before opening your mouth. You're not smart enough to answer them yet. You really need to sit there and turn your thinking cap up to 11 because you are a phenomenally unintelligent person. I'd say you have a rock for a brain, but that would be giving you too much credit. You've got a pebble rattling around in there, man, and for some godforsaken reason, that pebble happens to be deeply racist and homophobic and misogynistic. You are everything wrong with humanity. You suck. Okay, but like, are you ready to admit it yet? I'm sorry.
That's Austin Archer, y'all. For those of you who are asking, that's Austin Archer. That's Austin Archer.
He sounds mentally deranged.
Of course he does.
Watching you watch the video, I feel like you have some mental problems too. Actually,
I do. Actually.
you got that look. You got that look in your eye when you're looking at the video. It's like, man,
I do actually.
oof, bro.
Yeah, I do actually. So
Feel for you, bro.
You're not wrong. I think everybody has.
Donald Trump he really did a number on you, didn't he?
No, I'm happy for you guys, honestly. I really am.
You know, I mean, it's like
No, I'm
it's funny
truly
because it's like-
ecstatic and excited for you guys. Because like those people
Well, yeah, I know
that
you're
live in
being-
like
I
the
know you're
double
being
wide trailer.
sarcastic.
No, I'm not. I'm not at all. I
understand.
swear on everything I love in this world, I'm not being sarcastic. I want you guys to understand that. Let me tell you, I cannot tell you how much it warms my heart. I'm not even joking. I promise you on everything I love in this world. I cannot tell you how much it warms my heart to see, you know what I'm saying, that person in like Tallahassee, Florida, with the holes in the top of their double wide and the tarp strapped over top of it so that their roof doesn't leak, and the grass growing up through the riding mower that's been broke down for like 9 years, and the broke down four-wheel in their backyard with the big ass Trump flag in front of their house, literally losing all of their government benefits. I can't tell you how fucking happy that makes me. I cannot tell you how happy it makes me that they can't afford groceries and they can't, you know what I'm saying, put gas in their car. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I literally chuckle myself to sleep at night. I'm like, yo, this shit is great. Like, this is fucking amazing. Like, y'all are getting exactly what the fuck you asked for.
You're not a comedian.
Like,
you know
y'all
that,
better
right?
buy
You're not a
some
comedian.
goddamn
That's
chicken.
that's funny.
Oh, that's right. You can't because you were already poor. Like, you were a loser yesterday, you're a loser today, and you're going to be a
That's why
loser
we're taking care of
tomorrow.
North Carolina, right? That's why
Who's
we're taking care of North Carolina. Unlike
Who is?
Biden. Biden just left them.
No, he didn't.
Hold on a
That's
second.
why they're
Go
going
ahead,
to the
Val.
military corps of
You want to go there, really? That you
Yeah,
want to go
he
to
doesn't.
North Carolina?
He doesn't.
I mean,
And that's why he had to come
What-
down
what-
here
what-
to
what
fight
Biden do
for the
North
Palisades
Carolina?
fires.
What
And
Biden
we
do
still
for
can't
North
build
Carolina,
homes here
sir?
because we have
Steve.
idiots like Karen Bass that don't know how to run the don't know how to
Karen
even
Bass.
run the city properly. Yeah.
okay. So let's talk about North Carolina since you want to bring it up. What did Biden do before the hurricane hit?
He didn't do anything.
Yeah, that's
No,
not true.
sir.
He actually went to Congress and asked
he
them
was
to
sleeping.
come
He
back.
actually went to
I don't know if
Congress.
you guys
He-
know this, but
Hold
they
on,
lied
sir.
to you.
He
Hold on,
asked
sir.
the
See,
Congress
you're
to
not just gonna talk over 'cause
reconvene,
you don't
and they
wanna hear the truth.
refused.
Hey, bro,
Hey,
I'm
low
just
res,
not
I
turning
will.
off my mic.
No, I won't because you won't stop talking over top of people.
Can't hear it, bro.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
Yeah.
he asked Congress to reconvene, and Mike Johnson refused.
And he mobilized the Navy. He mobilized the Coast Guard, and he put FEMA on site before the hurricane actually hit.
FEMA
When the
blows.
hurricane hit, he released all the funds that are available to him.
FEMA doesn't do shit.
No, he released
Hawaii.
all the funds
Look at Hawaii,
that were
bro.
available to
Low
him
res,
to
bro.
FEMA.
Hold on one second. Hold on a second, Val. Bro, okay. You know what is funny to me, Val? He came up here talking about mental illness, and he has no emotional control whatsoever. None
None.
whatsoever. Came up here and is acting I mean, like literally motherless behavior. Like he
'Cause
was
you're
raised
too
by
dumb to not know
by a pack of fucking, you know what I'm saying, mole rats.
Rolled and you don't even know it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, listen,
Sir,
we have actual
let's talk
information.
about the definition of dumb since you want to go there. Let's see. This is the definition of dumb. People that come up and make
what
the
you have to
claim
say,
that
Val.
you are
I
actually
don't care
making.
what you have
Sir,
to
I'm
say.
actually
You know
talking, and
you're
I'll let you
talking for
talk,
no
and
reason, right?
I'll let you get your question out. You should be able to let me talk and answer.
You're so unintelligent. You don't even realize you're being trolled right now.
Oh, how many degrees do you have?
None. It's okay. Watch it. Hey, low res.
so
What'd you have for breakfast this morning, bro?
I haven't even had breakfast yet. I haven't even had my coffee yet.
Oh, okay. Well,
I haven't even got the.
Well, now you can go get it, bitch.
That's funny. But, for all those people that want to be like him and keep making that claim, why don't you go watch Mike Johnson, which is the Speaker of the House, when he says, we are not going to approve funds for North Carolina until after the election, which at that time was still 20 days away. That was the Speaker of the House.
And have they yet to go?
Yeah, they've
release-
approved. I know they've approved some things for North Carolina,
Yeah.
but that was after the election.
Yeah. I swear, man. Like, oh man, if stupid was a disease, like I don't think that people really understand how dire shit actually is right now. I really
They do not. They do not understand what's going on.
I got a message yesterday, a screenshot in Discord. This is Jeff Stein. I don't know if anybody knows who Jeff Stein is, but he's from the Washington Post. This is what Jeff Stein said. A federal worker sent me an audio of a call that HR did today with staff about deferred resignation agreements offered by Doge. I think this is pretty well understood by now, but help confirms what many suspect. The audio goes, employee, let's say I accept the agreement tomorrow and you were to rescind the agreement and they were to stop paying me on Friday. Would we have no recourse available? HR official. Yes, as the agreement is outlined, that is absolutely correct. So those people, those 40,000 government employees who took an early resignation, they're not compelled to pay them at all. At all. Good job, y'all. Great job.
I'm still trying to figure out how a department that was supposed to increase our computer capability in the government is in control. Because that's what Doge is. For those who don't know, that was the renaming of a department. It was not a new organization created. It's the renaming of a department. And if you actually go read the executive order has the purpose of the department on it. Because the one thing, even though they could change the name, you can't change the purpose. Because the purpose was done by Congress. And the purpose of that department was actually just to upgrade computer systems for the government.
The fact that nobody is concerned about Elon Musk. You know what? Okay, before I even get into that, I wanted to be clear. Elon Musk is not smart. Like he's not like some brilliant genius at all. Like literally at all. I don't know if you've ever heard him speak. I was on Poly Politics Live last night speaking to a young lady, I think, well, she's the same age as me, named Marcy. And Marcy kept saying, oh, he's brilliant. He's brilliant. I said, well, why when they interview him, can he not ever answer the questions? He just stumbles over his words. And then she said, oh, because he's autistic. That's also the excuse she gave for him doing the Heil sign. I said, well, so am I. So am I. I can answer questions. And then she said, no, you're not. That was her response. Elon has never created anything.
Oh, he's purchased everything he has.
He literally has never created anything. Ever. He lists himself as an engineer for Tesla and SpaceX, but he's neither of those things. He bought a government. The fact that he has access to our Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid benefit system, and now his organization has access to the Federal Reserve, why aren't you guys concerned?
Also, the VA, the largest
Also the VA.
healthcare system in the United States.
Which proves socialized healthcare can work, by the way. The VA itself proves that socialized healthcare does, in fact, work and can work.
Yes, it does.
I don't understand what we're doing here. And I heard a person who, self-proclaimed Democrat, and this is why I say I don't necessarily like Democrats, right? Yesterday, well, we just got to wait and see what happens. Everybody's getting bent out of shape for no reason. We just got to wait and see. Val, weren't you there?
I wanted to say I heard that yesterday. I just don't remember who it was from.
Somebody named Tall Nerd, something. I don't remember.
No. Oh, I think I do remember. Whose live was it in? I don't remember whose it was.
Honestly, it doesn't remember. I was just skimming
Yeah.
through. But wait and see.
We can't wait and see.
Oh, it was April's live. Maybe you weren't there then, Val. I don't know. It was
Oh no, I wasn't in April's live yesterday.
Yeah.
The thing that I want people to be aware of is something that's new that came out yesterday that we didn't really think about. We can actually take the House back in the next 60 days. So the thing is right now
special elections going on?
2 special elections in Florida.
Yeah.
And one in I don't remember what the other one in New York. And those three seats give us the House back.
Right.
That's key. Because if we can take the House back, that's some hope, people.
Oh, two of them in Orlando. If 2 of them in Orlando, they're likely to go blue.
Yeah, 2 of them are in Orlando.
I'm right here. And, I'm sure NORAD's told me probably 9 times, and I just didn't listen.
Yeah, but those are big. Yeah, those 2 seats are going to happen first. The New York one's going to happen a little bit later because of the way the laws are set up on the elections. But if those two in Florida go blue, they move up to, you know what I'm saying? They go up. We now have control of the House. So it makes it 217 to 270.
Pippi, I'll come to you in just 1 second. Fran, good morning. How are you? Have you had some water and said something kind about yourself? Fran, are you there? Okay, I'll take it. That's a no. All right, have a good day. Pippi, go ahead. Good morning. How are you? Have you had some water and said something kind about yourself?
I have laryngitis.
What?
I have laryngitis.
You have laryngitis?
Laryngitis. Yeah.
But every now and then, my it's like my voice will go in and out. So I just want to ask, do you guys know why you lost?
Yes.
So you realize that we didn't, it's not so much that we won, it's so much that you lost.
You didn't win anything.
In other words.
It's
Correct.
not a sport.
The country, yeah.
It's not so much
The
that
country's terrible right now. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Right now. You just said it's not so much that we won. This isn't a sports. This isn't like a sporting event. These are really real people's lives at stake, like myself and Kiki, and various other marginalized groups. Like there's crops rotting in the field in California, and you're like, we won. What did you win? The price of eggs is higher than it's ever been. Gas has literally went up 40 cents. Gas has went up 40 cents in the last week. 40 cents. Like yesterday, I said the gas was 20 cents higher than it was, and then yesterday I had to get gas again, and it was an additional 20 cents higher. So I don't know who's winning right now. We've had more plane crashes in the United States than in the last 2 weeks than we've had in the last 10 years. I'm confused. Nobody's winning in this situation. We lost because America's racist, homophobic, transmissive, misogynistic, xenophobic. Yeah, and wildly uneducated.
Right. Well, I don't want to be rude, but I just wanted to know if you knew why you lost.
I just told you.
Ma'am, it's not about you or I. It's about we. And as a country, we all lost. This is not a sporting event. It's not my football team lost yesterday, and I'm going to wake up in the morning and it's not really going to affect my life. Okay? When you talk about politics, it affects everyone in the U.S., whether you like it or not. And for people like you that want to come up here and try to make it, well, this, do you know why you lost? No. We lost. The country lost. And we're seeing it right now. And what he explained to you about racism, everything else that went along with that, that is why we are in the situation we are today, because people like you want to make it a sporting event. Okay? This is not a sporting event, ma'am. Policies matter in this country. How our government runs matters in this country, because it will affect not just you, it'll affect me and every other person in this country. It will affect your pocketbook. It will affect your daily way of living. It will affect the roads that you drive on. There is nothing it doesn't affect. We all lost, man. And the sooner you figure that out, the better off you will be.
I'm curious to find out what she thinks she won. Like, as a
I
collective.
didn't say I won. I said, I guess you didn't hear me. I'm sorry.
Thank you for the new subscription.
No, you said you won and we lost.
No, I didn't say that. I said it's not so much that we won. It's so much that you lost. So you see what I'm saying?
You know what? Hi, Jones. Hi, everybody. How you doing?
Good morning.
What did your party do?
You know what? I'm sick of you people like you. You come up here and you be antagonistic. You know what you lost? You lost at birth. You lost to the sun because you can't even go outside. You gonna lose your benefits. You probably lost your teeth too. You probably lost your dental benefits. Bitch, don't shut up because you came up here to be funny and you're not. And she's about to drop. You're not funny at all. You probably lost your hair too because you don't know how to shampoo. But you probably gained some fleas. Bitch, because you lost water. You don't know how to use water or soap. That's probably why you lost your voice.
She wiped back to front.
Exactly.
Not
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm clipping that, Kiki. That's literally going to get posted. I swear to God.
I love you.
Fine, that's clipped.
That's one of the best lines I've heard all day.
That's crazy. That's wicked work.
So why don't you lose yourself out of this fucking live right now? Because you're not funny.
I really want to know why she thinks we lost. I really want to know.
She lost.
I know.
With
Hold
a
on.
name
All right,
like
hold on.
Pippi?
I know. All right, Shay. Let me hear what Pippi has to say. Why did we lose? I'm not a Democrat, but I just want to hear why you think we lost.
Well, I think that
no one gives a fuck what you think. Literally. No one.
With that dog name. I had a dog named Pippi.
It's funny they didn't see that coming. No one cares. No one cares. At all. Not even a little bit. I swear, man. Like, it's just, I feel like it gets worse. I feel like it gets worse every damn day. I'm not even joking. And they can't even be honest with themselves. When we're sitting here watching, like, the literal fabric of the country unravel, they're just like, whatever. RFK was her doctor is crazy.
RFK was her doctor. That's pretty funny. The whole thing of coming up here and acting like somebody won or lost in this, you know what I'm saying? Let me tell you who did win. Elon Musk won. Okay, Elon Musk won. Everybody like Elon Musk won. If you all people want monopolies in this country from corporations, keep going the way you're going. If you want corporations to be what's in control of our country and not the Constitution, keep voting the way you're voting. Because that will be the outcome. We'll have like 2 or 3 companies to choose from for everything that we go and do. There won't be a Ford, a Chrysler, a Chevrolet, a Toyota, a Nissan, you know what I'm saying? You won't have those choices. It'll be America Car Musk One. That will be our choice. This is what you're voting for, and you're too low education to actually see it coming. It's not all corporations. That's something that the Democrats do make a mistake with, is they say all corporations. No. It is the ultra wealthy corporations that want to monopolize the country for their own damn pocket. And that's what y'all are missing.
They're looking at a Yugo thinking it's a Corvette.
Really quick while we have a pause. Good morning, everyone. There are 135 shares, so that's obviously too low. We've been, 1,200 people in here, 135 shares. We've been live for a little bit over an hour now. 71,000 likes obviously can be close to 100. I'm sharing out as much as possible when I join these lives, so hopefully you guys are too. Let's try to get those shares to at least 500 by the time I'm finished with this. Oh, more than that. Okay, more than that. Let's get them to 1,000. Let's get them to 1,000. Okay, so remember, we are streaming on multiple platforms too. You can find Jones on YouTube, you can find Jones on Twitch, and you can find him here on TikTok if you are not listening through TikTok right now. Make sure you do check those out. And if you are a subscriber on either of those platforms, that does grant you access to the Discord. The Discord's a really cool place to chat. We have a lot of different things to look through in there with resources and information and a bunch of really cool stuff. So again, if you are a subscriber, that's what grants you access to the Discord. You'll join the Discord, you'll create a ticket, and a moderator will help you through that process. Okay, we're at 750 shares. Let's keep that going. And then while we finish that, let's get to 100,000 likes. And while we're getting into the next conversation, if you aren't following on either of those platforms, let's just make sure we do that. So hop out of the app, go to Twitch or YouTube, subscribe, follow, whatever you have to do. And let's support Mr. Jones as a creator too. So I think that's all I have. Other than pay links are in bio, there is a goal above his head of 500. So let's try to knock that out. That's what keeps us going every day and keeps us doing these lives and supporting community itself. I don't know. Have I missed anything, y'all? Send your heart me's. I can't think of, is Cash App working today? I'm not sure about that. The links are in his bio, y'all. If you are trying to find a pay link, there's Cash App, Venmo, tip jar, multiple different ways for that, whatever works for you. It's much appreciated, even if it's $1. Even if it's not $1 and you can't send anything, please don't feel bad. You can support in ways like tapping the screen, sharing the live, or following on other platforms, like I said before. Yes, NORADS is not here right now, but we can also support them. They are just as important in this cause too as Jones with all the background management stuff. So if you do see them and their name, please make sure you're supporting them. Mr. Jones' name on Twitch is going to be TUFF Lifestyle, and on YouTube it is Mr. Jones X. Some people sent cash ups. I will definitely remind him when he gets back. But I appreciate it. So we're at 1.1. Okay, you guys absolutely smacked those goals for the shares and the likes. I really appreciate it. It truly helps us in this. Sorry, I'm getting a lot of ads. Okay, so I have everything covered, I think. And I'm just going to mute up and let someone else speak. Or maybe, I don't know. I feel like I'm just rambling.
You did a fantastic job.
Thank you.
Did Jones leave us?
I'm sorry, y'all. I had that backwards. It's TUFF Lifestyle on YouTube, not Mr. Jones X. So I really do appreciate that. If you are listening, it's TUFF Lifestyle on YouTube and not Mr. Jones X. And on Twitch, it should be similar. I can't remember. So many usernames, y'all.
Oh, it's tough right now with all the usernames trying to
Oh yeah, and people are talking about the heart me's. So above, next to his name, it's a little heart with a number next to it. If it doesn't have a number next to it, then go ahead and join that. You can join with 1 coin, I believe, to join the heart me, and that actually boosts the live a lot.
and actually go the whole distance. It's when you do the heart, then make a comment.
Yep. I do want to remind people that TikTok is not allowing us to recharge coins on app or subscribe on app. So if you are interested in doing those things, you'll have to use a desktop browser. I know a lot of us don't have access to a computer. We just have smartphones. So some of us are kind of left in the dark with that. To be honest, you could use a library computer or something if necessary. I don't really know. I haven't been able to recharge them either. But if you do send gifts, do remember that the gifts do I think TikTok takes like 40% or something crazy. So if you do want to actually send the full amount, please go to those tip jars, those Cash Apps or Venmos. All right, just in time. I appreciate all of you. You guys are awesome, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Truly.
Thank you, Dill.
You made your mods work hard, Jones. Hard.
Sorry about that.
He's about. Oh, and really quick, I want to add something because I just learned something. Someone said that they are able to do it if they sign into TikTok on like Safari or Google on their phone. They're able to do it through a phone browser instead of through a computer. So everyone try that instead of using the app to recharge coins.
And well, I'd rather you guys just subscribe on TikTok and YouTube anyway, because we're gonna be doing TikTok Studio, because I finally got TikTok Studio approved. Thank goodness.
Okay. Yeah, I was just trying to get them to get the heart me's and stuff up, and so.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely heavy on TikTok and or YouTube and Twitch, y'all.
I'm trying on your laptop now. Anyways, where like, I don't even know. This guy keeps requesting over and over again, even though I keep taking people down. Lord have mercy. Cash, good morning. How are you? Have you had some water? Said something kind about yourself?
Buddy, I followed you for a long time. I'm just my name's catchy. It was just catchy. That's why I just put it on there.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know who I am, I'm gonna put my camera on so maybe you remember me. Hold on.
Wait, please don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
I may or may not, but it's okay. What is it that you wanted to talk about?
I threw away my vote and I voted for RFK, and I'm obviously, Oh, my daughter's asking.
While he's getting set up, Jones, I have to drop. I have a little meeting I have to go to.
All right, Val. I appreciate you coming on, buddy. It's good to see you again.
Hey, anytime, buddy. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yep, absolutely.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
No problem. So, can you explain to me why?
Um, I guess the 100 days, and then
Do you think that it had anything to do with maybe misogyny or internalized racism of some kind?
Perhaps, yes, sir.
What makes you think that RFK would be a good leader for this country? A man who strapped a whale to the top of his car and had whale guts, or the head of a whale, as a matter of fact, that he cut off with a chainsaw, by the way, and had whale guts smacking his children in the face while he drove down the highway.
And dumped a bear carcass in
Central Park
on
a bicycle. Or is banned from several countries because of giving medical advice that harmed children when he's not
Like I
a
said,
doctor.
I knew he didn't have a chance. I'm not saying he did, but I didn't like either candidate, so that's what I did.
Why didn't you like Kamala Harris?
Well, when she ran for president the first time, she didn't even get a primary. I mean, she didn't even get a delegate. She didn't make it to Iowa.
Yeah, she chose to drop out because the best person to beat Donald Trump at that time was Joe Biden, because Joe Biden is a centrist. Joe Biden is like a 90s Republican. Well, I wouldn't even say he's a centrist. He's center right, because Joe Biden's literally a 90s Republican. He's a Reagan era Republican. She dropped out because of Biden, because that was the best thing
I got
to do.
you.
But what does that have to do with her not getting a delegate? You think that Biden chose her as vice president just by happenstance, or that maybe she was probably the most qualified?
I guess maybe she was qualified. I don't know.
District Attorney, Attorney General of California, California State Senator.
Yeah. Well, I guess seven battlegrounds and 312 over 30 states didn't think so.
Because we're a racist and misogynistic state. And when the United States is terrible with misogyny and racism.
As soon as she got on the ticket, I knew she wasn't going to win. Because
did she have
he beat Hillary.
Chance?
Well, when she went to the View that one time and basically threw a curveball, little softball questions, would you do anything different? And she says nothing comes to mind.
Yeah, why would you talk poorly about the president that you serve under? Did you ever hear Mike Pence go on television and talk poorly about Donald Trump while he was vice president?
No, sir.
Oh, okay. The View is like a news station or is news reporting now. I've never watched The View a day in my life. So you're telling me you were watching The View? Like, what are you, like a 55, 60-year-old woman?
No, I'm 39, sir.
So why were you watching The View?
I was watching clips on a right-wing platform called um,
So they told you what to think, is what you're telling me.
it's Dan Bongino. You heard of him?
Yes. Mm-hmm. He's a clown.
Yes.
So you're watching propaganda. What is
Okay.
Dan Bongino's, you know what I'm saying, like, credentials?
Other than he served under Obama for Secret Service and stuff like that, probably nothing.
So you watch things that confirmed your bias about Kamala Harris because of internalized racism and misogyny is pretty much what you're telling me. Like, literally, Dan Bongino's a propagandist. Did you ever go and try to verify any of the information yourself other than watching a few second clip?
Well, I work 3 jobs, so
what does that have to do with anything?
It doesn't.
Yeah, like I work multiple jobs. I run multiple companies, you know what I'm saying? And I have 8 children. I still have time to keep up with current events.
Congrats, buddy. I appreciate you. Those any? See, I work labor jobs, so I mean.
Yes.
So
do I.
I work at the hospital. I work at my son and daughter's school, and then I work at a convenience store.
You had time to watch clips of Dan Bongino, but you didn't have time to research whether the shit was true or not.
Probably not.
Shay, did you have something you want to say?
No, because it's not going to be nice.
Imagine having time to watch propaganda, but not having time to see whether or not that is true or making an informed choice. What were some of RFK's policies that you were like, yeah, that's for me?
None of them, sir. Like I said, I threw away my vote. I didn't care.
How do you feel about that now?
Hold on, son. Hold on.
Also, I'd like to know why he knew enough not to vote for Trump or Kamala, but he doesn't know enough to vote for RFK. Like, I'm confused of like where's the disconnect? So like you voted for him for a reason, but you didn't vote for the others for a reason. But why can't we like come to this conclusion?
This shit is wild.
Okay, what was your question, sir?
Yeah, I was asking how you knew to vote for RFK. Like something told you to vote for RFK, but you said something told you not to vote for the other two. So can you please let me know what told you to vote for RFK?
Nothing told me to.
Thank you, Erica.
Like I said, didn't like neither one, but I threw away my vote, like I said multiple times.
How do you feel about that now?
I mean, obviously, I can't do nothing about it. I mean, damage is done, so.
Well, you said you work 3 jobs, which you're doing everything you can to keep your
Thank you, Crystal.
head above water.
Yes, 8, 5, and 3.
Do you think that? Do you think your protest vote is actually helping that at all?
No, sir. No, it's not.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Jeremiah, thank you for the $50. Big W, Jeremiah. Kimberly, thank you for the 25. Lori, thank you for the 20. And Stephanie, as I said, thank you for the 20.
So Cash, it sounds like you did a vote against people instead of a vote for someone. Does that make sense when I say that?
I
It sounds
guess
like you cared enough to vote against two people, or at least one person, in my opinion, than to vote for someone. Like the reason for you voting is less important for that than the reason that you're not voting for someone else. And I have my own, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people know why, but
okay, go in the living room.
Bro, you know how many times we've talked over the last 3 years? That's the shit that pisses me off the worst, right? Is that I spend so much time on this platform, providing free education, talking to people, you know what I'm saying? Like, answering questions, you know, giving them information, showing the facts, you know what I'm saying? Like putting the actual facts on the screen just for people to get on here and be like, yeah, I know that, you know, you taught me all of this shit free of charge. And I still said, you know what? I'm going to walk into this booth and fuck Jones. Fuck Jones. Fuck his 5 daughters. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that, you know, his children, you know what I'm saying, might, you know, have an IEP or a 504. Fuck that my kids are in school. Fuck my wife if, you know what I'm saying, like she needs life-saving medical care. Like, fuck all of the LGBTQI plus community. Fuck immigrants. Why do I care about them brown people? Like, I just don't get it. I don't get it.
I
What
never
does this
said
say?
that to
Hold
you,
on.
sir.
I'm not talking to you right now, Cash. Please mute your mic. What the fuck does this say?
I just muted them. I muted them. Sorry. You're talking about that comment, right?
Yeah. Somebody help me understand. Somebody. Anybody. Like, make it make sense for me. Make it make sense, you know what I'm saying, how we literally sold our country and our humanity to a bunch of rich oligarchs or wannabe oligarchs. You know, never at any point in time did this country care about black people, Latin people, indigenous people. Like, I don't expect any different in terms of that. But when you stop caring about your own fucking people is when we should really start worrying.
Was he married? Are you married, sir? Is it Cash? I don't.
Are you talking to me, ma'am?
Cash, are you married?
Yes, ma'am.
So basically, the only thing you thought about was yourself. You're selfish. You didn't think about your wife or your family. You
Well, she
just
voted
had
for the same person
yourself
too.
in your pocket.
She voted for the same person too.
Y'all both are selfish because you knew he wasn't going to win. Evidently, you don't care anything about healthcare because you sound like you need some healthcare right now.
Yeah, I guess you can say working 3 jobs. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I have health care through my job at the hospital, but it's not, nothing to brag about.
And you don't care about your children's education or
They go
anything like that.
they go to
They're
private
going to be
school.
in a work.
They go to private school.
What? I can't with this dude.
They go to a private school, man.
And
It's not a flex.
it sure isn't
It really
because
is
you know
not a
what's going
flex.
to happen. I bet you voted for him because of those school vouchers, and you know what happens with school vouchers. Oh, we can give you $600 a month for school, and then the school charges you $9. Where are you going to come up with the other $300? Because private schools can charge whatever they want, plus books. Yeah,
Private schools is the reverse Robin Hood.
it is.
They steal from the poor and give to the rich.
Didn't think about that. It's always y'all never read the fine print. Y'all only read the headlines.
Let me ask you a question.
And that's
do your kids go to a Christian private school?
Yes, sir.
What do you think they're learning?
What?
Do you think that there's any reason why religion and education on like the world itself should be intertwined? Or do you think that like education on religion could be elective? Like if your child decides that they want to learn about religion, then they can choose that in maybe like middle or high school. Like, why do you think that religion and education should be put in the same building and taught simultaneously?
And can it be taught from the pews on Sunday?
My kids are under 5, and they've been going to this same school from pre-K to kindergarten. Now, when they get to kindergarten, I guess essentially the grants stop, and then it's 100% out of pocket at that point. And then at that point, we're going to have to discuss weigh our options, because they might have to go to the public sector.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. What does Christianity
Yes,
what does Christianity say about how we should treat, you know what I'm saying, how we should treat other people?
Dignity and respect, and
But what else? Like what should we do for those who don't have food?
feed the hungry, clothe the poor.
Yeah. Did Kamala have a policy for that?
Now that you said that, yes, sir.
What about the unhoused? What does the Bible say about that?
You're supposed to open, if you have the means yourself. You're supposed to bring them in under your wing and make sure they have shelter and be the.
What about the sick?
Give medicine to the sick. And
did Kamala have policies for that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can I ask you a question, Mr. Jones?
Sure.
I don't know if it was me or somebody else about 5 minutes ago, and I don't know if you were accusing me of saying F your kids, F yourself, if you were referring to me or somebody in the comments.
You.
I personally never said that.
You walked into that booth. No, you did.
Okay.
So, like, you know what I'm saying?
I
It's
did.
like some communication is nonverbal.
Okay.
Here's let me give you an example. No Rads would never do this, right? No Rads would never do this. But if my partner, you know what I'm saying, came home from work every day and then like slapped me upside the head and then said sorry afterwards, right?
Yes.
Yeah. At what point do I stop believing the sorry because they keep doing it over every day? So I've been talking to you for like 3 years, maybe longer, but at least 3 years. For at least 3 years, you've watched me speak, you've watched my videos, you've listened to me, and then you still went and did something that you knew would harm me and every other person that I care about. And then I'm supposed to have empathy or feel bad that, you know what I'm saying? Like, now you regret it.
I understand.
And then you just, I appreciate it if you just don't come back. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Cash, you should put yourself in like Republican lives and tell them why they voted wrong now, instead of coming to a communist live like this and telling us why you feel bad about your vote. Encourage others to be regretful and make a decision to be better next time, instead of telling us that you did wrong, because we know. Like Jones said, he knew for the first 3 years he talked to you.
Yeah, at this point, honestly, just don't care. William James, good morning. How are you, sir? Have you had some water and said something kind about yourself?
Good morning, Mr. Jones. Thanks for bringing me up. Yes, I have.
Okay.
I think I stand to be corrected by anything that I say. And I've lived a while and I've had some experiences and I've seen people. I've been around the world pretty much due to my military experience. This system was not created for anybody but white men.
We can agree to that.
It's antithetical to anybody else. And I think, let me put it this way, Donald Trump is the antithesis of what America stands for. The Civil War was to keep slavery going. And the people that support Donald Trump, the basic core, are their descendants. Donald Trump is, in their eyes, someone who's sitting at the top who speaks for them. We know he has no connection with them whatsoever in reference to the way he lives his life. But they see this man who they people vile stuff that he's saying that applies to them. He's their voice. Donald Trump supporters are not supporters per se. Donald Trump supporters are individual Donald Trumps. He carries the big stick. See, these people think things have been taken away from them. They feel left out because they have to share with other races and other ethnic groups. And they'd rather burn it down than share it. Now you got other people, supporters, who want to be a part of. One thing I have to give to Donald Trump, he is a master manipulator. He is a true con artist.
Confidence man.
Excuse me?
Yeah, confidence man, yeah.
Snake oil salesman. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You just mad, brother. You just mad.
Who's mad? I'm not.
You guys are all
William,
mad.
thank
You're
you so
getting
much for coming up. Hold on one
exposed
second.
right now, brother.
Yeah, hey, bro. Like, you don't come on my panel and just start talking. I don't know what the fuck you thought this was. This is daddy's house. So act like you know what I'm saying, were raised by a mother and show some respect.
Been exposed. You'll never win again.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you're gonna shut.
May I continue?
Yes, you may continue. But like for 2 more seconds though. Let's land the plane.
Okay. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
No, we're not mad. You're the ones who's mad.
Right.
Because you're supposed to be superior. We are only 13% of the whole entire pie. Only 13%. And if you think that 13% can take from you what's yours, then you kind of sad. But look, Mr. Jones, I appreciate you bringing me up, and I got plenty more to say. I'll come back later. I'll just sit and wait and listen, and I'll come back later and expound some more. But thank you for bringing me up.
Thank you. Appreciate you, William. W. William in the chat, y'all.
Thank you,
Good morning, Auntie. How are you? If you have some water, say something kind about yourself.
I have. And I also wanted to point out that a part of Kamala Harris's policies is that if you had a parent that you could not afford to put in a home and you were taking care of that parent, you would have been paid $1,700 a month to care for your parent or any family member that you could not afford to put in a home or a facility.
If you had to be a caretaker.
That's what she was providing. Yeah, that's what she was providing. If you are the caretaker of a family member, $1,700 a month to help you care for your family member. And a lot of y'all, black folks don't typically put our people in homes. We clear out the living room and put a whole hospital room in the living room.
Sure do.
Complete with beds, cabinets, everything. We don't typically put our elders in a home.
Right.
You will smell the smell of Clorox in the kitchen and all throughout the house. Y'all, on the other hand, but the thing I told you that was happening today, remember I told you the thing, Jones? It's happening today. They'll be here in about 30 minutes.
Love that.
So if it's okay with you, and if it's okay with you, if you ask me to speak about something, I might not respond because I will be here helping as well.
Understood.
So this is us, quote unquote, on the phone, if you know what I'm saying.
All right.
Okay, gotcha.
Good. MAGA Enforcer, good morning. How are you?
I'm sorry. Hey, Shay. Hey, Kiki. I'm sorry. Hey, Shay. Hey, Kiki. Hey, Dill. Hey, everybody in the chat.
Hey, Auntie.
It's good to see you.
Have you had some water and said something kind about yourself?
What?
Have you had some water? H2O.
I'm asking you if you feel
said something kind
exposed.
about yourself. No, not at all.
You don't feel exposed?
No, exposed for what?
Why is all of your leftist jargon out on the street screaming?
I don't know. I don't know.
Now that Elon has exposed everything that you've spent, everything that your Democratic Party spends money on,
Democrat.
that doesn't help America.
Can you not read?
And now you will never win
read?
again.
Can you not read? Can you not read? I know that reading's tough for you guys. I even put a big ass blue sticker.
What are you then? What are you? A guy that sits in the middle whose vote doesn't matter?
No, I don't sit.
Your vote doesn't matter. You don't vote at all, and you talk about politics, but you don't vote.
I do vote.
I consider you a worthless person.
I don't care what you consider.
You don't even vote for your own country, and then you complain about it like a weirdo.
At what point did I say I didn't vote? Did I say
I hear
didn't
people
vote
like you all day long. You're just fools, and
Sir,
you're spitting jargon that doesn't matter.
Literally, I'm so much smarter than you that it's absurd.
No, you're not.
I promise
no, you're
you
not, because you don't even vote, man. You don't even vote,
Why
man.
do you keep saying that?
If you don't vote, I don't think you're smart. You don't even care about your life.
Man, I heard bowel movement.
Explain that to me so I can understand.
When did I
you're
say I didn't
smarter
vote?
than me. Because you're going to invalidate me because you're a narcissist. I've
When
heard
did I
you
say I didn't
millions
vote?
of times talk.
When did I say
You're
I
just a
didn't vote?
narcissist.
Okay, that's fine. I'm whatever you say I am.
Who'd you vote for? Who'd you
Kamala
vote for?
Harris.
The Green Party?
Kamala Harris.
Okay. So that's a Democrat.
That
How do you
doesn't
not
mean-
like
that doesn't mean-
Democrats?
That doesn't mean that I'm a Democrat. I voted to try to save
Yeah,
our
it
country
does.
from fascism. No, it doesn't. Plenty of Republicans
No, you didn't.
voted.
There's no
Plenty of
fascism
Republicans
going on.
voted
There's
for other
just
people.
exposure.
No, there isn't.
We're
exposure like
exposing
what?
you.
Like what? Name something.
All the money you spend on
Name a
bullshit.
thing. Yeah, name a thing.
Oh, yeah. Transgenders in Guatemala. $2 million.
Never
Bam.
happened.
You
Never
want
happened.
it?
Never happened.
Get it.
Never
Here
happened.
you go. Here's some
That
more
never
stuff.
happened.
You want to know about all the condoms
That
you
never
spend money
happened.
on for other countries?
That never happened.
You
Provide
want
a
to know
source.
about all of it? It's all on paper,
Okay,
bro.
give us a source. Give us a source to shut the fuck up. Give us a source to shut the fuck up.
I have a question. If he voted for a fascist, doesn't that mean he's a fascist?
You're exposed, and you'll never win again.
Give me a source or shut up.
Country doesn't.
That's fine. I got you.
This country doesn't
I'll make
give
sure
two
he can
shits
never come
about
back.
transgender
I'll make sure he can
either.
never come back.
How are we? This country doesn't give a shit about transgender people here. Why would
I know.
they
Send it to
pay for
Guatemala.
something
Like, bro just came up and
Guatemala?
made up a bunch of bullshit and then took off. But I blocked him. You can never come back. Because that was the dumbest shit. Like, that was such a waste of my fucking time. Just fucking brain rot.
Guys, please continue to tap the screen and share the lives. We got a goal today of 400.
Yes, I heard
Let's
the
get the
IRAM one.
likes up here.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
let's get the likes up to, that's okay. Let's get the likes up to 200K. Of course, we want to help contribute to sending $20 million in commandants to the Gaza Strip, because apparently that's what we're doing with $10 million is providing commandants to the Gaza Strip, just in case y'all was wondering. Because what in the ham cheese hell is crazy? What is happening?
We're gonna pull. I shouldn't even bother to do this, but we're gonna do. I want to know where this came from. What did he say? $2 million to Guatemala, or 2 billion? What did he say? I don't want to be wrong.
I want to say 2 million.
For transgender, what though?
For he said it was like 2 million for transgenders.
Oh my gosh. The WhiteHouse.com actually put this on fucking. Oh my God. Sorry. Hey, for those of you on YouTube and Twitch, I'm about to put it on the screen so that you guys can see it. This is absolutely insane. Like, we are in the bad place. Not only are we in the bad place, but this is nuts. For decades, the United States Agency for International Development, that's USAID, has been accountable to taxpayers as it funnels massive sums of money to the ridiculous and in many cases malicious pet projects of entrenched bureaucrats with next to no oversight. That's honestly not true at all. As a matter of fact, USAID can't spend any money unless Congress appropriates the money. So this is nuts. Here's only a few examples of waste and abuse. I don't even know that I want to read this.
It's all misinformation, I'm sure.
It actually is.
Yeah.
But it's on the screen.
That's the scary part.
They'll remove the T from everything else, but they'll talk all the shit they can on everything else.
It says 1.5 million to advance diversity, equity, and inclusion in Serbia's workplaces and business communities. I don't know if anybody's ever been to Serbia, but it's pretty much a homogenous country.
Did you know we had a situation at the northern border with Canada? Because this is the first time I'm hearing about it.
The second thing, $70,000 for a production of a DEI musical in Ireland. I promise you that never happened. I promise you we didn't spend $70,000 on a DEI. What the fuck is a DEI musical?
I think that's called Rent.
Is it the same?
$2.5 million for electric vehicles in Vietnam. Now, if in fact we did send money to Vietnam, so that they could increase their infrastructure, good on us, because we destroyed their country for no reason. The next one says $47,000 for a transgender opera in Colombia.
Oh, huh?
Hold on. What?
Wait, Jones, are you at WhiteHouse.gov? Which point are you looking at? Hold on, because we must be on the wrong strings, brother. Wait a minute.
This is here.
Which point you looking at?
I'll put it on the screen. I'll put it on the screen so everybody can see it. I mean, this is the most absurd shit I've ever seen in my entire fucking life.
I'm just wondering why they get a memo for an audition.
Y'all, we're so fucking cooked. We're so fucking cooked. It doesn't make any sense.
How does no one know about these things either?
So here's the thing, right? Before they took over the administration, when they got a hold of whitehouse.org, they literally scrubbed it of everything that we could use as an actual factual source. So everything that's on there now is everything the GOP has put in. Are you at whitehouse.com or whitehouse.org?
Whitehouse.gov.
It's saying White House, ain't it?
.gov.
Oh, that's the one I'm on too. Okay.
Hold on. Let me. I think I need to push this back so everybody can see it.
Turn it inward from the left, the hand that you just had. Turn it inward a little bit.
Right? Here, let me.
Yeah, turn it inward just a little bit.
Hold on, I'm gonna zoom it.
Yeah,
down.
turn it inward.
I'm gonna zoom it down just a little bit. Is that better? Is that better?
A little more.
A little more. What? Zoom it down again.
Yeah, or do it onto. Yeah, that's fine.
That good?
Auntie was right too. A little bit to the right, I think.
So the hand that you had to move the camera to, yeah, tilt it inward towards you. That part on the left hand side, if you're facing the regular way, if you can tilt it in just a little bit. My God, today.
That good?
It, mm,
Yes.
yep. We can see it. Just read it off. They can go themselves.
Can they see it? Can everybody see it?
Really quick. Everyone hold down on your screen and click clear display.
Yeah, I can't. Oh, man,
Yeah, they need bigger text, right? So
I can low. I can
yeah,
raise it.
decrease.
I'm sorry. My
Increase the
bad.
font.
That's all y'all have to say is raise it up.
Yeah, I was like, you all fancy with the thing. Increase the font a little bit because you shrunk it.
Oh, so now
So
zoom
now
in
it's
again.
little bitty. Zoom in, and we'll tell you when. You know, people over here where we got a lot of medicine in our glasses.
Oh, I love you guys so much.
All right, is that
You
good?
know we got medicine in
Is that
our
good,
glasses.
y'all?
Yes, now everybody can see it. Yeah, we can all see it now.
Okay.
That's good. Okay, my God, today.
All right. Good. Everybody on YouTube and Twitch, good? Can y'all see it?
Can you change the temperature of the page to like more yellow?
Come on, bro. Shut up. I wouldn't even know how to do that shit. $32,000. Look, no, hold on. $32,000 for a transgender comic book in Peru.
What's the name of the book?
I have no idea, but I want it.
But $2 million for sex changes and LGBTQ or LGBT activism, not even Q, in Guatemala.
We all know that this is bullshit.
Yeah, that's all bullshit.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars. But where can we find? Oh, hold on. Let me see where this goes to. Daily Caller?
Stop it. Mm-mm.
The Daily Caller?
Mm-mm. That's their source. A right-wing,
The Daily
crazy talking
Caller?
point. That's it.
Wow. I'm afraid to click on some of these joints. Daily Mail.
This is very sad. Not even joking.
Daily Mail.
I need to check this out because
Daily Mail.
Like I want to know.
This is state-run media. This is what it looks like, y'all. This is state-run media.
Which link
Washington
is that one,
Examiner.
John?
This is why it's so important for us to read and check sources and stuff.
Breitbart. Like, do you see this? Do you see what's going on, guys? What the fuck is this?
3D printing industry. I'm gonna hop off here, y'all. Much love to everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night for everyone around the world. Have a great day.
Love you, Dill.
I love you, love you.
Hey, Jones, which link are you looking at?
Whitehouse.gov. Oh, well, here, I'll go back. It says, at USAID, waste and abuse runs deep. It's posted 3 days ago, whitehouse.gov. At USAID, waste and abuse
Okay,
runs
got
deep.
it. Hold on. Waste. Okay, that's what I was looking for. That's the link I was looking for. Because we going to do a video about this here, but this is bedlam.
This is what state-funded media looks like, y'all. This is literally what fascism looks like. This is what fascism looks like. I need you to understand this. This is what fascism looks like.
$6 million to fund tourism in Egypt?
Let's see what the source is on that. Bilateral assistance for Egypt. This agreement will increase educational opportunities and strengthen the livelihoods of people in North Sinai. The amendment to the North Sinai Bilateral Assistance Agreement supports the Egyptian government's effort to spur inclusive economic development in the governorate. Through this agreement, USAID will build on previous investments in the North. Sinai, including the provisions of potable water to 300,000 residents and wastewater services to 100,000 residents. This doesn't say to increase tourism.
Yes, and though you just can't see the tourism.
And the other one, 2.5 million to Vietnam for electric vehicles. Is it because they weren't Teslas?
Hold on, let me see what that one say.
Yeah, it
Trump
takes you
strips
to
millions from-
a Daily Mail article. Under one of these costly foreign aid funds approved under Biden's administration awarded $2.5 million for electric vehicles for Vietnam, but it doesn't go into detail. There's no proof, no source.
Hey, Jones, some folk on the gram that Insta are just now finding out and realizing when you first open whitehouse.gov that you have a mini video show. There's a whole video with him being a true patriot. And they are like, this is not what I voted for. And I'm like, yes, you did. That's what you voted for.
I'm a drop. I'll see you guys. I'll be in the
Yo, we're listen.
I'm sorry, Trey.
When I tell y'all that we are absolutely cooked, and I've been trying to forewarn for some time now, but like, what more can I do? Honestly, what more can I do? What more can I say and do? What more can I possibly say and fucking do? I mean, this is fucking crazy.
I told you, Bubbies, the weight you can't handle the weight of the world. You are just one man, and no matter you you put shit out to anywhere it's up to 4,000 people in a single live. All you can do is give them the information, whether they choose to acknowledge it, go research it. Because I told y'all, hey, y'all hear my little papers I keep when Jones say something I ain't never heard about? And I go do research. So in case it comes up again, I can contribute to the conversation. All you can do is give the information. What they do with that is on them. There is no, especially from anything MAGA, there is no expectation that they are going to look beyond what they've seen on Newsmax, Twitter, or any other right-leaning, far-right social media, whatever.
So thank you for that. Thank you for that, Toast Ain't Bad. They just sent me, so somebody went to look it up to find out. No, we clearly didn't do any of these things. None of these stories are actually true.
And they want to get rid of the DOE when they should actually be expanding it to include media literacy, because we're failing our country in that.
None of these things actually happen. This is fucking disgusting. Good morning, Mads. How are you? Have you had some water and said something kind about yourself?
Hi,
Okay.
good morning. I just really quickly, I'm a trans man, and I wanted to share just a warning to my other T siblings. I had an experience yesterday. People are saying that gender affirming care isn't being blocked for adults, and it's not going to be. But essentially, they're doing a lot of things under the table with corporations and companies. So my insurance company is now denying telehealth appointments for my GAC. And I contacted them, and they said because of policy changes, they're able to do that now. So what once was an hour fee every couple months for me to get my GAC turned into 7 hours yesterday. And I went to a PP, a plan. I'm not going to say the full thing because you don't know all of this.
Yeah, we know.
And I was actually speaking to some people there, and they essentially gave me 8 months of because they're saying be prepared for a full out ban. And I'm in a blue state. So I just want to let all the other tea people know, like, stockpile if you can. Um, they don't know how they're going to do it, but they know that they have loopholes that they're going to be able to attempt and be able to ban it. So I just want to let people know it's really scary. And as a Jewish individual as well, this is classic. This is classic repetitive. Pre H stuff. It's they're pitting everyone against us based on all of those articles, and we're the problem once again. So just check on your trans.
Literally, if you watch this, and this was strategic. Attack, you know what I'm saying? The trans community, keep saying DEI, attack, black people, because DEI is the new N word for them. And attack, Spanish speaking countries, Peru, Colombia, Guatemala, so on and so forth. All of these things are literally to direct people's attention to these minority groups. Because anytime anybody hears anything about DEI, the first thing they think is a black person got a job that a white person was supposed to have. The first thing that, that's exactly what they're doing. That was strategic.
Yeah. And my mom actually works for a very large corporation, and they actually had a meeting yesterday where the CEO sat down with, she's a C-suite executive, and was talking about how they're going to try to cut diversity programs because they're able to now. And so, like, corporations are not, and my mom is like terrified because she's like, you're about to enter the workforce. I'm graduating college, and they are able to discriminate now against you because you are T. And she's like, I don't know if you're going to be able to get a job if you're working in a certain state or things like that. So it's getting really bad. So we're going to be unable to work. We're not going to have our healthcare. Like, this is bad. And this is literally fascism. We are falling into a fascist state. We are in fascism at this point. It happened very, very quickly.
It only took Hitler 51 days.
Yeah. Yep.
And I work in a Fortune 500 company, and we're still waiting on. I work for in the oil industry. The only thing that is keeping our DEI program still going is the fact that our competitors still have theirs. But if some of the competitors start dropping DEI programs, we're probably going to lose ours as well. And I'm co-lead on one of our on our Pride resource group, and we can't even get clarification on what they're going to do for DEI, whether the budget's going to get cut or it's going to be cut altogether. So, Mads, you're absolutely right. Stockpile meds. We don't know what it's going to do with health insurance or anything else like that. So, definitely check on your trans friends.
Yeah. Thanks for hearing me. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Mads, for coming up. I appreciate you. Polly, good morning. How are you? Have you had some water and said something kind about yourself?
Doing great, boss. And yes, I have. I appreciate that.
Right.
So when you started on the Vietnam thing, I kind of spiraled and nosedived into what was going on very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much, yes, we did send money to Vietnam. The reason was through a strategic partnership within the Chips and Science Act, because
oh shit. Sorry.
Is like the second largest freaking country behind China in the rare minerals need for semiconductors. They've over doubled their freaking semiconductor production between 2022 and 2023. And the strategic partnership was supposed to bring that semiconductor business to the United States. So pretty much we were investing in our own semiconductor manufacturing in our future. Right. So by cutting that off, we're actually not only not securing our future, but we're also like pretty much selling it off and then allowing other countries to now take, that large semiconductor business away, leaving our national security at risk.
So they sold away our market share by taking it away from Vietnam.
Correct. We said pretty much, hey, Vietnam will give you like, $2 million to help, your semiconductor expansion. And then on the backside, you guys, bring those semiconductors to us. I think it went from like 240 in 2022 to 527 million dollars in semiconductor transactions between Vietnam and the United States between 2022 and 2023. So like literally that was all because of the 2 million. So pretty much that 2 million gave us 250 million in semiconductors over a year. But anyways, so we did send the money to Vietnam, not for electric vehicles. It was
Right.
actually a really good thing. And they're again fucking up our economy, our national security.
And we didn't send
and
the
our
money
future.
to Egypt. But here's the thing, right? Here's the thing they're banking on, right? Because one of the articles that is linked on that White House page goes to information that tells you that what they put on the White House page is a lie. It literally takes you directly to information that tells you it didn't have nothing to do with increasing tourism in Egypt at all, right? So this is what they're banking on. Nobody's going to click those fucking links. They're banking on nobody's going to read it. They're just going to read the headline and be like, oh shit, that's what happened. But Breitbart, Daily Mail, Daily Caller, those are the which we know the vast majority of are literally just like tabloids. It's not even real news. They don't provide sources. They can't say, hey, we talked to XYZ person. Kevin.
Jones, I gotta drop.
Yes.
But I will be back in a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Jones.
Good morning, Kevin. How are you? Have you had some water and said
Hey,
something
Jones.
about yourself?
Yes, sir. Every day. How you doing, man?
Not great. Not great.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Because it ain't great. That's for damn sure.
It's
Ain't
definitely
nothing
not
good
great.
going on right now, man.
Nope.
I kind of accidentally got up here, but since I'm up here, I just might as well say a couple of things, man. Is that, I listen to you. I listen to a whole bunch of other creators, man, and I like what you do. Keep doing it. This is what this world needs right now. And
I'm probably going to be on a list soon.
I
said I'm probably going to be on somebody's list soon.
Okay. What list? What you talking about?
I mean, they already have lists of government employees and people that, they think are spreading DEI. So.
Yeah. Oh, man, that stuff there is just crazy. It's just stupid. What they doing, man.
But we have to take it seriously, though. Like people's literal lives are at risk right now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know, man. I know. That's why you type of guys are so important, man. To get it out there, man. To let people understand and help them learn and look at what's going on, man. It's crazy, man. It's hard getting up, trying to go to work every day, and not knowing what's gonna happen the next day or the day after that.
Yeah. Well, thank you for coming up, Kevin. I do appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You have a good day, brother, and you keep on doing what you're doing.
Thanks. Appreciate you. Bro. No. Auntie, what the fuck we gonna do?
I said this before, and somebody said I was crazy. And I'm going to say it again. The Civil Rights Act of 1866, the Civil Rights Bill of 1964, for me were just words on paper because it has never truly been implemented. And I believe we have talked ourselves into a false sense of security that the United States of America would ever see us as whole human beings. So technically, we are literally where we have always been. June 19th, 1865. That has never changed. That has never changed.
And now pretty much everyone's in the same boat.
Hey, I hope they can stroke because we sitting down. We ain't got nothing to do with it. We did our part. The 12%, the 7%, and the 54 and 53 respectively for the blaggers and the Hispanagas or whatever you want to call them. We did our part. We are sitting this out. And for those of you who are saying we are just sitting out for the next 4 years, baby, I've been sitting for a long time. Because I told y'all, people are now shocked that Steve Wilkos from the Wish version of Jerry Springer is a racist. I'm like,
Why are you shocked
why?
by that?
Right? Why are y'all surprised? I
Like,
corrected a Wahite woman in another live, telling her that she referred to us as the blacks, and she's the only white person works with a whole bunch of Mexican people, and then reduced them to just, being picking fruits and vegetation was rooted in racism. And she got mad because I checked her.
I bet she's
I
not.
was in the live.
She's not a racist.
Hmm?
I said I bet she's not a racist, right?
She not, because she works with the Mexicans. And then I find out, I know, thank you, Mama. Then I find out that this person Prosperity, who I thought was a black person down for the cause, let a whole Wahite woman call it Stevie Baby a black B word and did not kick her. And then when people went up to defend me, because this heifer works at a bar that serves food, and she says that there are vegans that come into her bar to eat, and that she doesn't know what's really in the food, so they very well could be eating meat. And I was like, that can be very harmful because my son has gastrointestinal problems. My sister Kim cannot eat meat. She has an enzyme in her gastrointestinal tract that makes her sick as a dog. So to sneak something that is not vegan in and they eat it, she gets really, really, really sick. So I said I was going to turn her in because I found her. And it isn't so much that she called, what's the name, a black bee, but the fact that she's putting other people's lives in jeopardy. And I said I was going to find her, which I did. I know what bar she works in, which I do. People went up to defend me because they said I was doxing her. I said, no, I'm not doxing her. I'm holding her accountable for putting people's lives in jeopardy. And then some of us went up there to go off, and Prosperity started blocking the black folk who were defending me and defending Stevie.
Wow.
And I take full responsibility. Yeah, I take full responsibility to introducing y'all to this person because y'all started showing up in their life because y'all saw me.
Mm-hmm.
So I brought harm to our own community. And for that, I sincerely apologize. But Prosperity, with all the underscores, is not a safe space for black people while concurrently being black. He is equivalent to I own the prize. The other black person, I think Jones, I sent you a screenshot of the stuff that he hosts because he allegedly is a Democrat while speaking all conservative, the whole black on black crime, the whole thing. So I do sincerely apologize for introducing y'all to those two content creators. I have since unfollowed both and blocked both.
Prosperity's blagger? I didn't know that.
Yeah, Prosperity underscore is black.
No,
they're black.
Somebody said he's blagger in the comments.
How you doing, Jones? How you doing, Auntie? I don't even fault you for that. I came in when I saw you and Liv and stuff like that. So he went ahead and modded me, of course, but I'm going to go ahead and block him right now. And thank you for that because that's disgusting. And I started to peep how he treat us over them. He muted me and I'm his mod. Does that make sense, y'all?
Yeah. He unmodded me because I was checking a white woman. No, he's a
Jones, you can drop me. I need to block him. I need to block him right now, Jones, please. Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, y'all, really quickly. Hold on 1 second, DC Fireman. I'm going to come to you. I promise. Hey, guys, let's tap that screen. Let's get to 300K likes as quickly as we possibly can. Let's make sure that the shares match the amount of people that are in the room. There's 1,400 people. There's only 360 left in our daily goal, so we can easily meet that. You guys, with your Cash Apps, PayPals, or Venmos, you can tell me what it is that you would like me to do once we hit the goal. The last time it was the skincare tutorial, which we did yesterday morning. So you tell me what it is that you want me to do this time when you send in your Cash App, PayPal, Venmos, or a tip jar, and I'll just pick one. I'll pick one of the ones that comes in and decide that that's what we're gonna do. Or I'll let y'all vote on it. I'll put them all up in the. I'll pick like the top 5 and then I'll put them in the poll, and then you guys can choose what it is that I do. Oh man.
Wait, you did a whole skincare routine?
I did yesterday morning. Yep, sure did.
You know I'm over here fighting for my life after hitting my face on that wall. God damn it, Jones.
Sure did. Went through the whole thing. DC Fireman, good morning. How are you? Have you had some water and said something kind about yourself today?
Oh yes. Did not have any water just yet, but I'm about to get some.
Need you to get you some water.
Yes.
Frankie sent $1, says, please ask Auntie if she got my Amazon wish list gift. From Frankie.
Wait, huh?
Frankie sent $1, said, did you get his Amazon wish list gift?
Who the hell is Frankie?
I don't know.
And I don't have a wish list.
But ma'am, I don't know. I was just answering the question. DC Fireman, what did you want to add?
Well, I just want to let you know this is my backup account. I do follow you on my main account, the Black Samurai.
Mm-hmm.
I am the Black Samurai. That's my main account.
Okay.
And I just want to say I love your content. I do follow you on both accounts. This is my backup account. So I'm a mutual. I'm 29 years old. I am a Navy veteran for 4 years, a Navy veteran. And I follow you. I just love all your contact, and I voted for Kamala Harris. So live in Tennessee. So I follow Auntie because Auntie is great. And that's pretty much it.
ZB, I saw the link in the YouTube chat. I pulled it up already. I saw it, the pink thing. I mentioned it. But thank you, ZB, for the $25. I appreciate you. Thank you, DC Fireman. I appreciate you for coming up.
It looks like I do have a wish list from like 3 years ago. Let me clean this out. Let me delete all of this. Whoever sent
Anthony,
me
good
something,
morning.
thank you, but mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Good morning, Mr. Jones. Have you said something nice to yourself? Have you had water?
I have. I've done both. Matter of fact, I can use some more. But yes, go ahead. Good morning.
Me too. I have sent you a DM on this account.
Okay.
I am organizing something in Southern California
Okay.
that the world has never seen before.
All right.
I am going, if it's okay to use your platform right now, I could talk about it. Or if you want to hear more about private, and then we can talk about that in the future.
Yeah,
it's
I
up to
prefer,
you.
Yeah, I prefer to hear about it in private first, and then we could discuss it. Yeah, sure.
Okay. I will say time is of the essence because I'm trying to do it here in BLM month.
Okay.
So just know I have already talked to roughly 90 to 100 people here in Southern California, as well as people across the globe, and everyone is really rallying behind the message that I'm trying to do with this protest and organization that I'm trying to build. I would love to poke your brain because this is going to be something that helps everybody. I will not discriminate against a single soul. I am trying to, yes, Black History Month. Sorry, not BLM. Sorry, guys, my brain's just I've been up since 4 a.m. today. I've been on the phones talking to everybody. I'm trying to get everybody involved because this is not a protest that I personally am organizing. I'm organizing it so that everybody as a community can come together and make it beautiful. Again, I know you don't want to hear too much. Let's talk about it in private, and then we can kind of go from there.
Okay.
Or I see you reading it. If you
Yeah,
want
I'm
me to
looking at
wait
it.
too.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll talk about it. Send me a message on IG.
Okay.
All
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Sounds good.
I love you guys. Thank you for even having me for this quick second.
Thank you. Man, oh man.
Oh, I requested. I was trying to follow him, and I'm sorry, Jones.
Oh, it's okay. No big deal.
Jones, be right back.
Yeah.
I got a phone call. I got a phone call. I'll be
Okay,
right
gotcha.
back. I got a phone
Yeah,
call.
no problem. Go ahead. Take your time. So, man. So here's some wild shit. Ivanka Trump used USAID money for events, records show. The revelation that Ivanka Trump's initiative used USAID funds for events comes at a time when the agency itself is facing increased scrutiny. With discussions underway about potentially shutting down USAID or significantly restructuring its budget, how the agency allocates its funds, especially during the Trump administration, is under the microscope. It comes amid the Trump administration drive to end all diversity, equality, and inclusion initiatives across the federal government, with Trump issuing an executive order on his first day in office ordering a sweeping dismantling of the federal government's diversity and inclusion programs. Republicans have claimed that money allocated towards DEI by USAID is wasteful. According to USAID documents, Ivanka Trump used over $11,000 from the department in 2019 to buy video recording and reproducing equipment for an event. The purchase was approved by Jennifer Healy, who was serving as USAID Deputy Chief of Staff at the time, and the Administrator's Office. It's not clear which White House event the equipment was used for. This is Newsweek. This is Newsweek. I can post the link in the Discord for those who would like to read it. Good morning.
Hi. I don't know about good, but it's morning.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, this, like, on whitehouse.gov, there's a list of things. I don't know if you got to hear or see what we were talking about. There is a list.
I didn't. I just uploaded your video and was answering a text message.
Gotcha. So there's a list of things that USAID spent money on. And if you look at that list, there's hyperlinks. And all of the hyperlinks take you to Daily Mail, Breitbart, Daily Caller.
So they're fabricating shit for people to be mad about.
Correct.
Are we surprised?
State-run media.
There it is.
State-run media.
There it is.
It's crazy to me that it doesn't matter. I'm gonna put it in the live stream chat for those who are watching. If you want to see in the articles that I'm looking at, I'm gonna put it in the live stream chat. I'm also gonna what the heck is going on? Okay, maybe I'm not, because it's not coming up. Am I locked out of the live stream chat? Use this channel to send sources.
I don't know.
Certain things during live stream only. Yeah, it won't let me post anything in the live stream chat. Okay, I guess I'll
Post in the Discord. Somebody will put it in there.
Got it.
I'm painting, so I can't.
No, I got you. I'm looking for that other article so that I can put that in there too. I'm looking for the whitehouse.gov. I mean, this is just absolutely insane. And you know, like I said yesterday, I sat there and listened to a person who said that, oh, we just gotta wait and see what happens. We just gotta wait and see what happens. So what do
That's
we
like
wait
the
until?
worst thing you could do.
Yeah. So do we wait until, you know, they start putting people on trains?
Right. That part. Like, that's the worst thing you could do when we're talking about, being torpedoed into fascism is to wait and see. Sitting on your hands is never the solution.
Yeah, we gotta just wait. We just gotta wait and see what happens.
Okay, well, they can wait and see, and we can take action and do what we gotta do. But when they stuck with their thumb up their butt, that's their own problem. Like, no, you just gotta wait and see a little longer. Just a little longer.
I'm gonna say it again.
I'm being mean. I don't mean that.
It took Schittler 51 days, y'all. 51 days. That's it. 51 days. That's all it took.
"51 days for the people that you have barbecues with and borrow sugar from.
To start turning you in.
Or for you to watch them be ripped away from their families, their kids to be taken. Like, 51 days is not a long time, you guys. And you think that we're fear-mongering and all this other shit, but we're not, because we've seen this happen in history. We know what is coming. We know what the plan is. They told us the plan, and we tried to tell y'all, and you insisted that we were fear-mongering. Like, we know what is happening. How many days has he been in office? 3 weeks?
Not yet.
2.5 weeks, something like that. But also remember that this is not the first, this is not his first term, right? He started testing what he could get away with and how he could get away with it during his last term. If we are looking at Germany and the 53 to 51 day timeline, he's already exceeding that because of that. He's already going faster than that.
Yeah,
also, I just stuck my hair in the paint.
He's on an accelerated tour, you know what I'm saying, to fascism. Somebody said, what are you afraid of? Are y'all kidding me? Is that a joke? Somebody said Germany only had a democracy for under 20 years at that point, though. Our democracy has been eroding since they refused to charge Nixon.
Listen, this is a very big talking point that I've heard numerous times.
Why John
That
Biden
does not matter. It doesn't matter. And exactly what I just said still applies. When we're talking about this timeline and it happening at the accelerated pace, it shouldn't be happening this way if that 200-year democracy versus 15 makes a difference. Then it would be going slower, but it's not.
Right. This is the difference. Trump has access to the internet. Schittler did not. Trump has a playbook.
That part too.
Trump has a playbook that worked for Schittler. You know what I'm saying? Schittler had to create the playbook. So he literally has the playbook and the internet.
Denser than a pound cake, and not my favorite, the lemon poppy kind.
Bro, I denied your request multiple times. You just gonna keep requesting? Cricket Star, I know you hear me. Gotcha. Cool. Well, since you don't understand boundaries, you're just gonna have to catch that block. Aren't you supposed to be in school or something?
Give it a couple weeks. It won't be the school. It'll be the factories.
L. Barry, what? Yes, why did you request? You said, why did people invite you up here? So I dropped you back down.
I'm asking. Well, you invited me up here.
I didn't invite
and
you.
then you
One of the
muted me in
mods
the
may
chat.
have. One of the mods may have.
Oh. But then yet again, y'all muted me in the chat.
Sure,
Bro.
one of the mods may have. They have the ability to do whatever they want. What is it that you'd like to talk about?
I'm not even saying nothing crazy.
Okay.
What did you say?
I just said, why are y'all scaring people?
No, we're
Okay,
telling
so
the
that's
truth.
why you got muted.
Okay, I guess I don't know, bro.
Well, clearly you don't know, because if you knew, then you would be as concerned.
I mean, I don't.
How many
who are you
airplane
talking about?
crashes
They're gonna
have we
put
had in the
people on
last
trains.
in the last 10 years?
I don't know. There's a lot that go unreported.
No, there's not. Not in the United
Airplane
States.
crashes? Oh my god.
Like, there's a lot that probably get reported but don't end up on the news, is what I mean.
Doesn't matter. We still gather the statistics. We still know.
Okay, well, people don't look up the statistics on airplane crashes all the time.
Yikes.
It's just like,
You're missing the point. The point is, we know how many
concerning
airplane
for
crashes
sure.
we've had over the last 10 years. And the amount that we've had over the last 10 years is
We've trumped that. We've
exponentially.
trumped that in the last 3 weeks.
What does that have to do with Trump?
He's a one.
He
Go ahead,
literally
James. Go ahead.
got rid of the people that keep the sky safe.
You talking about ATC?
Yeah.
Once again, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, in the sense of he got rid of those people. Are you talking about like immigrants and stuff like that?
No.
Like, so then
He fired people from the FAA. He asked people to resign. So we have less people working at the job. A plane crashed into
And
a
he also put a
helicopter. A
freeze
plane
on
crashed
hiring.
in Philadelphia. A plane crashed in
But is that the
Alaska.
reason? Is that
Yes.
the reason why that happened though? Like,
Yes. We
Because
don't
there
have
was
enough
less
people on the
people.
job. Yes.
It was directly attributed to short staffing. They didn't have enough people there. But also, in addition to having them do the voluntary resignation and people being fired, there was also a hiring freeze put on those positions. And so we couldn't even hire people to replace them. So the short staffing is what caused the incident.
I mean, like, I don't know anything about that stuff. I just say, like, he's probably, to me, what Trump is doing, he's breaking down our infrastructure to redo it. But y'all
How
not
old are
gonna-
you?
I'm 20 plus.
Okay.
Breaking
You just
down
sound
our
young, so I just wanna make sure
infrastructure.
that-
Breaking
I
down
look
our
young too, trust. I get it all the time.
It's okay.
Breaking down our
Yes,
infrastructure
our
or
infrastructure is terrible.
or limiting government
especially our
so that the
financial
government is centralized around one person or a group of oligarchs.
In what sense do you get that from?
Elon Musk and
Yeah.
Doge and him, or DOG, whatever the fuck you want to
Did
call it.
anybody elect
And him-
Elon? Did anybody elect Elon?
What do you mean elect Elon? Like, elect Elon for the position he's in right now?
Did anybody vote for Elon to do anything?
No, but
Has he
I
been
mean,
assigned a cabinet position
Trump
of any
can
kind?
sit here.
Has he been assigned a cabinet position of any kind?
I thought he thought he started the Department of something expenses. I forgot what it's called.
No.
That
No. Aside from that, has he gone through a background check or an FBI check or any of that? Also, he is an illegal immigrant who bought his status.
that's yeah. You can buy a lot of things in here in the United States. You can buy your way through a lot of
Why
shit.
is that funny? That's a problem.
It
You
is
don't
a
think that's
problem.
a
Well, it's
problem?
okay for him
I
to be an
agree with
illegal
you. No,
immigrant,
yeah, it is.
but not people seeking asylum.
He's an illegal immigrant. Like, he's illegal.
Yes.
Or he
Well,
was
not
illegal
anymore.
and now he's legal now, or
He
some shit.
purchased.
Okay,
He
you didn't
purchased a what is called a golden passport.
Rich privileges, man. I don't know what to tell you. It's literally what it is. There's people that buy their way into fucking
You
into
know his
private
parents.
schools.
You know his parents were literally Schnazis, right?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah,
I do know he's. You did call him dumb earlier. I don't agree
They
with you when you say
enslaved
that.
people. They enslaved people in gem mines in South Africa during the apartheid.
Isn't he from South Africa too?
Where they
Not
his
originally,
family
he's Dutch.
enslaved people.
His family's from the Netherlands. They moved there to participate in apartheid South Africa. He also appeared on ultra right-wing New Nazi Party Germany TV to give a speech in support of their party and ideals. And that was just recently.
Yeah, why would he go to
He
Germany
has
and speak with the neo-Nazis?
I have no idea. Germany is a bunch of like different communities in there. I was just there recently. There's a lot of stuff going on over there.
It doesn't worry you that somebody whose family has participated in apartheid, somebody who shares Nazi ideals, has access to our most secure information, Medicare, Social Security numbers. That doesn't
Yeah,
concern
but like,
me.
where do you get where do you get that he has those ideals though? Like, just because he like spoke
Himself.
to them?
No, himself.
From him, he said he has those ideas.
He literally did the Heil sign on the stage in front of the whole world to see.
And that's why I just told you that he spoke.
I've seen that.
Okay. He spoke in favor of the new Nazi Party in Germany. So that's where we get those ideals from. His own words, his own actions, his own behavior.
Okay.
I mean, if something walks like a duck and it talks like a duck, it's a motherfucking duck.
Yeah, but a lot of people could say the same thing about
it's not a
like
zebra.
the other side
What
as
other?
well.
Okay, who?
Yeah, like who? Name somebody who's fascistic in nature on the other side.
I'm not saying fascistic. It's just other things that have came out, and it's like, all right, well,
Okay, like what?
obviously indirectly it said.
We're
Like what?
not Democrats. Let's criticize them together.
I'm not gonna do that. No.
Did you vote, Barry?
Well, we should. We should criticize our government.
I did vote. I did. I don't know if you heard me. Yeah.
Yeah. So why don't you think we should criticize our government? That's what our First Amendment is for. If the Democratic Party is doing something that we should talk about, we should talk about that too.
I'm not going to criticize Democrats in all, because not all Democrats, same thing with Republicans, are bad. It's just
silence.
There's obviously a radical side to both.
Silence is compliance, right? If you see somebody doing something that they're not supposed to be doing, especially something that is harmful to other people, and you don't speak up and you don't speak out, then you're condoning the behavior. So if they're doing something that we shouldn't be condoning, then we should talk about it. And if there's other people of the Democratic Party who aren't speaking out about that behavior, then they're complicit.
Dwayne said, Jones, please read this out loud. Elon Musk is the sole inventor of left-handed back-to-front toilet paper.
When you sit here and say they're going to, like, Trump is going to put people on trains and stuff like that, you're obviously being hyperbolic.
No, I'm not.
Or
No, we're not, actually.
No, I'm not. You want me to play
You're
the
being
video?
for real?
Yeah, you want me to play the video?
You're being for real. They're gonna take people.
The video?
And put people on.
You want me to play the video?
Wait, hold on. What people though?
You want me to play the video?
Unhoused people, starting with them.
You think he's gonna take Americans and do
You
that?
want me to play the video?
Yep.
I don't think that would happen.
Okay, let's play the video.
While he's queuing that up, did you vote for Trump?
I did vote for Trump.
Give me 1 second while it loads up.
When did you feel like when you made that decision you were a well-informed voter?
Absolutely.
Good to know.
Wherever possible. Ban urban camping wherever possible. Violators of these bans will be arrested, but they will be given the option to accept treatment and services if they're willing to be rehabilitated. Many of them don't want that. We'll give them the option.
That noise big.
We will then open up large parcels of inexpensive land, bring in doctors, psychiatrists, social workers, and drug rehab specialists, and create 10 cities where the homeless can be relocated and their problems identified. But we'll open up our cities again, make them livable, and make them beautiful.
So he said he's going to take unhoused people and put them in camps.
Unhoused people, like homeless.
They're not homeless. The United States is their home.
Yeah, but they live on the street. That's what he means.
Yeah. So he's going to put them in camps. When's the last time we put people in camps?
That's what I mean, bro. Like you're kind of like you're overthinking it, dude.
No, I'm not.
It could
When's
be
the last time we put people in camps?
When's the last time we put people in camps?
Mm-hmm.
Aren't there like FEMA camps and stuff like that?
Not in the United States. When's the last time we put people in camps in the United
I thought
States?
they were. I thought FEMA camps were a thing.
There's FEMA there's FEMA things set up when there's a natural disaster, but there's not just FEMA camps randomly around the United States.
No. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Can you tell
like,
me when's the last time we put somebody in camps? This is not a natural disaster.
I don't know, Mr. Jones. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know.
You don't know anything about World War II.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about America. You mean
in
the
America?
Holocaust.
Yes, in America. We put Japanese people in internment camps in America.
Well, yeah, probably because we were at war with Japan. So it's like it's
so
kind of like
okay.
you kind of it's not okay, but it's kind of what has to be done, dude. In a way. Like, sorry, I don't know what you want me to say, dude.
They were American citizens.
Oh, if they're sleeper cells, dude, that exists. Those exist.
They were citizens before we went to war.
I have nothing else to say, but dude, sleeper cells, bro.
We didn't even have conflict with Japan. Wars, what are you talking about?
Information wins wars, bro. Literally. I done seen stuff before. That,
you haven't seen
it's not
shit.
Even
You're 20.
Okay.
Did you serve in the military?
I have children older than you.
Okay, well, I mean, you didn't even serve in the military.
That's
so
not.
what did you see? Like a Reddit thread, a
He
Discord
played Call
chat?
of Duty.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. Talking about an internet, but okay. It's not gonna be considered credit.
All right, so I've done this before, and I'll do it again. Are you ready?
You what?
I've done this before, and I'm going to do it again. Hi, my name is No Reds, also known as Amanda. I'm officially the Queen of Florida because I'm on the internet and I'm saying it. So if you live in the state of Florida, you are now my loyal subject. Starting immediately, everyone will deposit $500 into my bank account weekly. Because I said so on the internet, it's now true. See how that works?
That's not what I'm saying.
That is what you're saying. Anyone can say anything on the Anyone can say anything on the internet. It doesn't make it true. Independent journalists do not make it true. That's why we fact check.
So should we start arresting, you know what I'm saying, like American citizens that are from Somalia and putting them in camps?
No. Unless there should be a probable cause for it. Like we're at war with them, or there's probably something that's like
we're sending troops to Somalia.
Where they're a threat to our society as Americans, yeah. I don't see why not.
So what about Palestinians?
Like I said, it depends. We probably have a lot more sleeper cells here in America than we did before. So possibly, yeah. If they do something that's not right, or that could be considered a probable cause.
Yeah, we're fucked, y'all. We are smoked. Like, do you hear what you're saying? You're saying to take American citizens and put them in internment camps. You're saying that it's okay to take unhoused people off the streets and put them in internment camps. Did you get the vaccine? Did you get the vaccine
like that, dude?
Did you get the vaccine?
No, I did not get the vaccine.
Okay, gotcha. And so, did you wear masks?
Absolutely not. No,
So
and I
you
didn't
don't
get
believe-
sick one time.
Okay, great. So you don't believe that people should be forced to take treatment they don't want. Thank you, Joey.
Correct.
Right. So when Trump says that he's going to take these people and put them in camps, and if they don't accept treatment, they go to jail, how is that different?
He's saying they're going to jail?
Correct.
If they don't accept treatment?
Do you want me to play it again?
And these are citizens, correct? He's talking about citizens? Or like people he's talking about people on the streets.
Imagine spending your Saturday mornings at the park, worry-free. That's how affordable health insurance.
Ban urban camping wherever possible. Violators of these bans will be arrested, but they will be given the option to accept treatment and services if they're willing to be rehabilitated. Many of them don't want that, but we'll give them the option. We will then open up large parcels of inexpensive land, bring in doctors, psychiatrists, social workers, and drug rehab specialists, and create 10 cities where the homeless can be relocated and their problems identified. But
their problems identified. Their problems have been identified already. It's poverty.
That doesn't sound. There's
poverty. Hold on. He said we're going to arrest them, and then we're going to offer them treatment. If they don't accept treatment, they go to jail.
No, he said that
many of them don't want it. What treatment for what? Treatment for being unhoused? You know that most layman terms, you know that unhoused people aren't like all on drugs and narcotics and alcohol, right? You know that that's not the case, right?
You'd be surprised, especially.
No,
like,
I'm not surprised. We have data on it.
Okay.
We have the data.
Once again, I don't think he's talking
like
about just arresting.
Abuse of narcotics is like one of the least likely reasons for somebody to be unhoused.
Honestly, it's like a worthless conversation.
It's 10% or
because
less.
Hearing that, I don't think that's not what he meant, means that he's just going to believe whatever Trump said.
No. He literally said anybody
We're
who
going to
opposes
arrest
the ban
them.
is going to.
Gotcha. Hold on. We're just gonna keep playing it until you understand what the fuck words mean. I didn't know we needed a secret decoder ring. I didn't know we needed a secret decoder ring to understand words.
Urban camping wherever
I can hear what he's saying.
Violators of these bans will be arrested, but they will be given the option to accept
Correct.
treatment.
Accept treatment for what? If they're willing. Accept treatment for what?
I didn't hear what he said there. Accept treatment for what?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the Trump specialist.
Will be given the option to accept treatment and services if they're willing to be rehabilitated.
Rehabilitated for what? Treatment for what? Many of them don't want that. Treatment for what?
Probably a lot of them on drugs, bro.
But that's not the case.
There's a rehabilitation
But that's
center
not the case.
Not too far away from here.
But that's
They give
not the
them
case.
opioids.
I don't care. That's not the case.
Like,
that's
okay.
not the case. Some of them have mental health issues. Some of them are like literally just in poverty.
It doesn't look good if you have a bunch of especially California has a lot of homeless people.
So why not put them in houses?
Why would you want to sit here and take care of people that don't want to take care of themselves? Is that what you do? Instead, you give them an opportunity to fucking take care of themselves.
Are you a Christian?
I mean, I'm not super religious, but I guess you can consider me Christian, sure. I believe there's a God.
What does the Bible say we're supposed to do?
The Bible says a lot of things we're supposed to do.
Does it say
the Ten Commandments?
Anywhere in the Bible?
The country was built off the Ten Commandments, common law.
No, it wasn't. This country was not built off Christianity at all. As a matter of fact, the founding fathers wanted religion separated from government.
One nation under God? No.
That wasn't added until like the fucking 50s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why did the colonizers come to this country anyway? Do you remember that? I mean, that might give you a clear indication as to why this country was founded.
And land, power.
Money and land?
Power.
So
he has no idea. Our school system's got to be the worst fucking school system on the planet.
What do you mean?
They came here for religious freedom. They were called Protestants because they were protesting the church.
I'm talking about
that's why people came here to begin with.
Our history is not correct at all.
What? Yeah, I agree about that. I do agree with
The
that.
people,
The history that they teach in the school further disenfranchises indigenous people, the black community. Like that, I agree with, but you probably won't agree with the same reasoning.
no, I agree with you there. I have books on that. I read them, but like the people that won the war is who
Won
wrote
what
the history.
war?
The people that took over America are the people who wrote the history.
It wasn't a war; it was a genocide.
Right. Like, what are you
Yeah.
talking about, bro? They literally gave them blankets because they couldn't beat them. Intentionally gave them blankets with smallpox. Introduced them to all types of illnesses that weren't native
Bro,
to
the
this
red-
country. That's not a war.
No, I know. Just like a lot of like, I'm gonna call them Slavs because I don't know if it's TikTok
That's not
like
where
vocabulary.
you can just say slaves.
Okay, my bad. Like a lot of the slaves, I don't believe were taken here. I think they were like the people here were transformed into slaves. It wasn't. They didn't take them from Africa. I believe Africa probably did teach them how to make slaves. The Europeans were like conquest fucking naval experienced people, bro. They were all over the place. I don't know why you're like, you have that face. It's for real.
Hey guys, there's $370. I'm scared too, Angela.
Are you familiar with the Moors?
I'm scared too, Angela. The Moors were a group of people that consisted.
Beautiful people, and they were destroyed.
Please shut the fuck up.
Okay.
You have no idea who the fucking Moors were.
I do. I don't know everything because we don't have all the history on them, but I do know the type of people that they were.
No, you don't.
Okay.
Like, bro, you haven't gotten a single thing right yet.
Okay. I just told you I have books on this. I read these books.
So everything that's been put in a book is factually true.
Well, I mean, if it's written by somebody that's from a tribe from America, an indigenous tribe from America, I'd probably believe it.
What book do you have that's written from an indigenous tribe in America?
Let me get up. Let me go find it. It's called like The Dark History of like America or something. It's not a big book. It's a small one. I'll probably read it in a day. It's not here. It's probably over here. I have volumes 1 and 2. My mic.
I can't believe this is real.
I don't understand what you're like. I'm literally agreeing with you.
No, there's nothing that we agree on.
What don't we agree on?
Literally
As far as history. As far as history, what don't we agree on?
Almost everything. You said that they transformed indigenous people into enslaved Africans.
Majority. Okay. Yeah, the people here
Weren't
at first were black.
No.
Correct. They were.
No. As an
They were white?
African person. No.
So then what were they?
Indigenous.
Yeah, but what was their skin color?
Like mine.
Correct. So you don't consider, like, if I was to sit here and describe you, like, let's say you're running from the police and I had to describe you, what would how would I describe you?
Dummy.
They're not going to describe you as Afro-Indigenous, though. They're going to say black, dude.
They didn't look like they did. You asked me what color their skin. They didn't say they looked like me.
The color of their skin, they had coarse hair, they had all that, dude.
No. Not
They
all
didn't
of them
have
did.
straight, bro.
Native
No.
Americans, indigenous people to Turtle Island, they
They all
don't
came
have
from.
coarse hair.
Yeah, that's not true.
They had mounds. They built mounds. Like,
What does that have to? You said they had coarse hair. They did not. They had thick hair.
okay,
It wasn't coarse. It wasn't 4C. It wasn't African
so
hair.
what? So then, what hair do you have, sir? Because you're Afro-Indigenous. I'm not discrediting the fact that they didn't take Africans and bring them over here. I just don't think they took as many Africans and brought them over here. It with the technology they had back then, how are they going to sit here and feed themselves and Africans on like
Gary,
a
thank you so
2-month
much for the
voyage?
$10.
Do you know how many people died on slave ships
Literally, they
I'm
because
put
of
sure
so
many
many
disease,
did.
of
bodies in the
I'm
ocean.
sure
starvation?
many did. If that's the case, show me a slave ship from history, like a picture of one or
Sure,
something.
no problem.
That's not drawn.
Sure.
How did you say that you read this book but haven't looked at anything further? Like the information is there. You know that, right?
I'm just saying they learned a lot because you can't lie. Africans, they enslaved a lot. Like a lot of these indigenous tribes, they used to do nasty things to each other, including in Mexico. That's in history.
On January 2nd, 2018, in Mobile County, remains of a ship were found that were originally believed to be the Clotilda, the last documented slave ship to have delivered captive Africans to the United States.
Bro, a lot of the stuff here was founded, man.
What do you mean
when it
founded?
comes to history? Like a lot of our buildings and all these old, like there's a lot of old buildings and stuff that were here before the Europeans came here and took it all.
What building?
They didn't even know. There's a lot of buildings in New York City. There's buildings like all the like
that were here before Europeans came here.
Yes, the people that you're talking about brought slaves. Yes. Yes.
What were they
it's
made
all
out of?
old technology. What are you talking about? What were they made out of?
What were they made out of? These buildings.
The buildings?
In New York.
What's that church called? That's like mad, like super like in-depth, crazy looking. I forgot what it's called. That building is probably super old. It was founded. Had old technology in it. A lot, like I don't know anything as far as like factual wise, but I believe our train systems in New York, they were there before Europeans got here.
Are what?
All those underground systems. There's like underground systems underneath New York and all those.
There's literal pictures. Oh my god, this is crazy. He's talking about the mud floor theory.
We are fucking cooked, y'all.
Yeah, I kind of thought I was hallucinating for a second.
cooked.
Like I accidentally.
Yes, he was talking about St. Patrick's Cathedral. Hey guys, there's only 310 left in our goal. There's 1,800 people in here. Nobody gave me any suggestions to what I should do when we meet the goal, though. Denise said $50 for therapy for you and no rads because what the actual fuck. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Because literally, what the actual fuck. There's only 260.
Thank you, appreciate you.
There's only 260 now, guys. That should be easy to meet. My flabber is fucking gasted. Venmo, PayPal, tip jar, all in the bio. Still my birthday month. So if anybody wants to do anything for Jones' birthday month, there is links to our housewarming gift list in the bio. Whew, boy.
Or you can be my Valentine and send me something from the housewarming list that none of it is for me.
There's way too
I do
many
like Twix though.
There's way too many. Hey, listen, if you're a Trump supporter and you're in here, please send a request. The rest of you, if you're not Trump supporters and you're in the request, please remove yourself. Please, please, please. Hey, yo, hey, listen, Barry, I am not letting you back up, fam. Kareem, what's going on, buddy?
What's going on? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, buddy.
Hey, those slave ships, they were recommissioned as cargo ships.
Correct. I know. We all know that. Kareem.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't about to engage in that fuck shit. Thank you so much.
Okay, I appreciate you, brother.
Hey, Shanika said I got 5 on deportation of this guy. Anybody else? Thank you, Shanika. All right, Kareem, you have a good one, bro.
You can drop.
All right, fam.
You too, brother.
All right.
Real talk at this point, just fucking deport me. Deport me.
Hey, listen, I'll take it. I'll take a deportation. I'll take it. I don't give a fuck where you send me either. I'll be good.
No, I want to go to
crap.
Colombia.
I did not mean to request up, guys. Sorry.
No worries.
Andrea sent $1 to also deport him. Thank you. It's okay. CS, no problem, bro.
Are y'all going to deport me? Trump supporters? Send some money to my deportation fund, and then it doesn't have to go to taxpayers. You can just direct deposit my deportation, because I'll gladly leave.
Yeah, like I honestly don't care where you send me at this point. I don't care. Cause I mean it can't get crazier than this. My man T.O. Shotty said $5 normalize lobotomies for MACA. Thank you guys. I'll
take a lobotomy too. Fuck.
Only 250 remaining, guys. Barry, I'm not letting you back up here, bro. You're not well. Go read an actual book. Go read an actual book. Y'all, I mean, I swear, man. Well, listen, at least he had the enough bravery to come up here and say all that dumb shit with his whole chest. I think he should join the military.
I mean, at least he read a book. There's at least that. Like, we can give him credit for at least reading a book. You know?
Thank you for the $10, Luce. I appreciate you. I don't know. Like I said, he said it with his whole chest. He said it was a small book, but it was a book nonetheless.
That's more than most.
Yeah, he never showed us the book.
Just trying to give him some credit.
He never showed us the book.
It's okay. I'm just trying to give him some credit. That's more than most. When you ask them, when was the last time you read a book? They're like, I don't even own any books. What's a book? Do you eat them?
Who talks like that?
Quite a few people. I'm sure if you keep going through the guest request, you'll find one shortly.
The Department of Homeland Security said Tuesday that in the first 2 weeks of President's second term, nearly 5,700 undocumented immigrants have been deported. If the new administration continues at that clip, one expert told Newsweek that it would be on track to deport half the number of immigrants removed during former President Joe Biden's last full fiscal year in 2024. Our economy is about to fucking tank.
I just want to point out, too, that currently ICE detention centers are at over 109% capacity, and people are, in fact, being released back into the...
They're being released back into the United States. Okay. Monthly immigrant removals. Huh. So Biden actually removed more people than Trump and Obama. Go figure. During Trump's first term, he oversaw 2.1 million removals. President Obama had 4.3 million removals. And Biden had 4.6 million removals. So Trump barely had any removals during his presidency. So Biden and Obama both had more removals than Trump. which again I don't agree with. Glory, thank you so much for the $15, and I appreciate you. So thank you for your work. I appreciate you. Like, I just don't understand why it is that we are so adamant about, removing such a large percentage of our workforce. It just doesn't make sense. Joe, what's up, buddy? Have you had some water? Said something good to kind about yourself?
Wait, what'd you say? Can you
Have
repeat
you had
yourself?
some water and said something kind about yourself? Thank you, Denise.
Yeah, I had a white monster too. It was pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's see. You don't like so I'm assuming you probably didn't vote in this election.
Of course, I voted. Do you live in the United States?
Yeah, I do.
Where do you live?
Mississippi.
What time is it in Mississippi right now?
10:49.
Oh, okay. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, why didn't you vote for Trump?
Because I'm not a fascist.
He's not a fascist, dude. Come
He is.
on.
Do you know what fascism is?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a type of paleogenetic ultranationalism.
Okay. Yep. And what are the tenets?
I don't. Which like whose tenants? Are you talking about Eco or which ones are you talking
You can
about?
go with Umberto Eco. That's his name, not Eco.
I don't think that's an accurate description
It
of
is,
fascism.
but if we don't want to go with those ones, there's still there's a 16 tenant model as well.
Yeah, I disagree with those. I like
Why do you
to keep it
disagree
pretty
with
just
them?
concise. Because they usually just fall into like abstraction that would apply to most governments.
Okay, so tell me how the Democratic ran government is shares the same characteristics of Umberto Eco's 14 characteristics.
When you say Democrat, do you mean like the previous administration?
Yeah, just give me like some points.
Yeah, disdain for human rights, a disdain for labor power.
Yeah, neither of those
a
things
type
happened.
of
What they
Yeah, they
tried to
did.
increase labor power.
No, they didn't.
They did.
They literally made it illegal for the
Encourage-
railway workers to go on
encourage-
strike.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
No, they didn't.
So yeah, they did.
No, they
Biden
didn't.
banned the railway workers from going on strike. Yeah, he did.
He didn't ban them.
He forced them to
There was a temporary
he
step
forced
There
them
was a
to accept
temporary
an
stay.
agreement.
There was a temporary stay. That's not a ban.
No, because if he forced them to accept an agreement that the majority of them voted against, if they violated that agreement, which he forced them to accept, that did not include sick
So-
paid leave, they would have gone to jail.
I don't know the name of the agreement, but there's a long-standing governmental policy that prevents certain industries from striking at certain times in certain ways because it would interrupt our economy and cause undue hardship to other American citizens.
Yeah, and they enforced that on the railway strike workers.
Well, what would have happened? What would have happened? He didn't bust their union. He did not take away their union's power to continue to negotiate.
No, he
But
took away
what
their
would have-
ability to strike.
The
which is
U.S.
number
Senate,
one-
the
number
U.S.
one-
Senate, the U.S. Senate voted to stop the railway strike, not Biden. Biden didn't sign an executive order. It came from Congress. So next,
Yeah, but you could veto that. What are you talking about?
They can.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
then what happens after a veto, buddy?
It doesn't go into effect, and he didn't veto it, so it was signed into
That's
law.
not. Hold on.
If you
You
veto,
don't know what happens
if
after
you
a veto.
veto-
Hold on. You don't know what happens.
If
after
you
a
veto something,
You don't know what happens
If
after
you
a
veto
veto?
something-
Jesus Christ,
Yeah, they vote
bro.
on it.
Answer the goddamn question. What happens after a fucking veto?
Stop getting so emotional.
Answer the
Stop getting so
question.
emotional.
Answer the
For a
question.
reason.
Answer the question.
I'm fixing to.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fixing. They vote on it again.
Oh, okay. And what happens if they vote on it again when they already voted 80 to 10? What do you think's gonna happen?
Don't you need like 2/3? Don't you need like 2/3?
They already
to
voted
pass the
80 to 10.
legislation? 80 to 10. Well, if it's vetoed, right? What happens is that since there is a precedent for it to not get signed into legislation, the majority of the party, which is in the presidential administration, okay, their votes would shift.
You don't know that.
Since there's precedent to not get it
No,
passed.
that's speculation.
Yes.
No, you don't. You don't know that.
Well, the point is, though, is that the Democrats who are in Senate who voted for this bill to be, not really the bill, but voted on the ban of the strike to go into effect, okay? They voted for it. Biden okayed it, and they didn't get the bill that they didn't get the agreement that they wanted.
Okay.
So, but here's
So
the thing.
there was a restriction of labor power during that administration.
Gotcha.
And then obviously there's a disdain for human rights. Go look at the campaign they did in Palestine. Yeah, go look at Israel-Palestine.
What about right now?
I didn't say Trump, dude. You're just completely confused yourself.
No,
I didn't
haven't.
say that Trump.
I didn't vote
Yes,
for
you did.
Biden, so I don't give a fuck. I don't like Democrats.
So why would you ask how the administration shows parallels to fascism?
Okay, so I'm
with
asking
your
you.
with your bullshit.
I'm not. It's not
with
bullshit.
your characteristics.
I'm asking you. Go. So keep
Yeah, I
running through
told
them.
you.
So he didn't. So we sent money over there. Who approved the money to go over to Israel?
Congress.
Oh, okay. Congress did that. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your point?
What did Trump say he was going to do?
Shit, he said we're going to invade Gaza.
Huh?
He said we were going to invade Gaza.
And you're cool with that?
No.
Why is that?
But
funny?
I don't think I said I'm not cool with it, but I'm not the one saying that's fascistic. I don't think government intervention and military intervention is fascistic. That's what I said. When you have
what is nationalism?
You think all nationalists are fascists?
Yeah.
That's such a horrible thing to say.
No,
that's incredibly.
No,
So you think all
what
the,
is
wait a second,
nationalism?
I'm fixing to show. It's like this idea of almost like a superiority of your own nation
To the detriment of other nations.
Yeah, I wouldn't throw that in there.
No, that's part
I
of the
think that's-
actual nationalistic definition. What do you mean?
Not necessarily, right?
No,
Because
no,
if America
necessarily.
pursued-
Yes,
Well,
necessarily.
no, if America pursued a type of
to
America
the detriment
first form,
of other nations.
if America pursued a type of America first foreign policy that was nationalistic, it would probably be a type of non-interventionist type of policy, which would be for the betterment of these countries instead of having America intervene.
When has that ever worked for us?
When does that ever work for who?
Yeah, when
What
we
do you mean?
isolationism. When has it ever worked in society? I'm not making.
Bro, America was built on this idea of non-interventionism. That was the whole point of Hamilton and the Monroe Doctrine.
Great. Yeah, great. I'll agree with that.
Yes, it's the foundation of our country.
When we participate in isolationism, what happened?
What do you mean? What happened?
What happened when we participated in isolationism?
Well, when we had the most isolationist president that we ever had was Calvin Coolidge, and that's when we had like some of the largest amount of growth that our country's ever had. It was the Roaring 20s.
No, the largest amount of growth that we ever had was the .com era, the boom. And we
boom. Oh yeah. How'd that go?
Yeah. Huh?
How'd that go?
It went great
How'd that
until
go?
Bush got into office.
No, dude. No, that's just not even close to being true. The .com boom turned into a bubble, and then you had the recession in 2001, and then the continuing boom turned into the 2008 financial crisis.
Yeah. Because of what?
Okay.
Deregulation?
Just the nature of how banks act.
Because of deregulation?
Not even just. Clinton did deregulation too. He repealed.
I don't agree with that. I'm not a Democrat.
So why
Because
would you
of
go Bush?
deregulation?
It was Clinton too. It was Clinton that ran the surpluses that
He had
it turned
surplus.
into. Yeah,
Balance
that's
the
not a good
budget.
thing.
Balance the budget.
Yeah, that was because Clinton cut a shit ton of spending and then deregulated banking. So it wasn't just Bush; it was this entire Washington neoliberal consensus.
I mean, that's not entirely true either. Part of the surplus was attributed to higher tax rate on the wealthy. And Clinton actually Clinton actually did expand social programs.
That's not. Whoa! That's not true. He
Building
cut
the
a
middle
shit
class.
ton of
Absolutely,
spending.
he did. It's absolutely the truth.
He cut a shit ton of spending.
Yes, government spending, not spending on
Who do
social
you think
programs.
funds welfare programs? Who do you think
government
funds
spending
welfare
in
programs?
government spending in terms of like military expenditures and things of that nature. We can pull it up. I'll just put it on the screen.
We know this because we also
Oh,
saw
what
that
was
that's
the-
what happened. Hi, I'm speaking.
Clinton
Because we
defense
also saw
cut,
that
but
was
budget
all right.
cuts into troops, ships. Like he cut defense.
What was the
budget.
welfare to work bill? What was the welfare to work bill?
That didn't cut.
Yes, it
No, it
gave
didn't.
states more autonomy over welfare spending, and
Yep.
it got
And
it got federal assistance.
And it also got
so that's
people
obviously going
to have to work.
Yeah, that's gonna okay.
Bro,
when you
shut
give
the
states,
fuck up, man. God damn. All right. That's
well, you're getting proved wrong right
no,
now.
I'm
and you're
not.
getting
You
mad.
won't allow anybody. Go ahead, no, Raz. What were you gonna say?
No, it's fine. He could have just waited. Like
I know.
we want you to speak, friend, but like Let us give you a point, and then you can say like, well, that's not true because I can see that it's attributed to this. Like, you could just wait for people to talk because I was talking and both of y'all were just talking over me. But if you want to come back up, I'll let you back up, or somebody else can let you back up, and we could try again. We'll give you one more shot.
Yeah, I didn't mean to send that invite, Kiki. I apologize. Hey, Barry. Okay, well, Barry, you obviously don't understand boundaries, so I'm just gonna have to let you go, my guy. I'm just gonna have to block you because I already said I wasn't letting you back up, and you didn't listen. But anyways, the vast majority of the money that was cut from our military budget, and we have multiple charts to show that. Multiple charts. Kiki, I don't mind you being back up, but I said, like I was saying, I didn't mean to send the request. It was an accident. But you know, you're always welcome.
No, it's all good. I can drop down if it's.
No, I don't care. You're fine.
Okay.
But he said
only if you're gonna get your eagle on.
Yeah, bro said it's bad to have surpluses, to have a government surplus. It's crazy.
Bet you they don't say the same thing about oil.
Right. Right. That part. Like it's okay to have surplus of oil, not money in the government. He reduced debt held by the public. I mean, I just don't even understand. Spending and revenues protecting CBO baseline compared to 1996, 1991. Let me see. Yeah, he increased spending in major health programs. He increased Social Security was up. Defense spending was down.
Clinton gave money back to the people is essentially what ended up happening, because we know throughout history when the working class, aka the middle class in this country, has access to funds, they spend more to stimulate the economy, they end up doing better, they end up having more job satisfaction and security. Like, it's just happy people do better, period. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We could talk about that on a governmental level. We could talk about that on personal career choices. When your employees are happy, they're more productive.
Absolutely. So
it's not rocket science.
He had budget surpluses for fiscal years 1998 through 2001, the only such years from 1970 to 2023. Clinton's final four budgets were balanced budgets with surpluses beginning with the 1997 budget. The ratio of debt held by the public to GDP, a primary measure of U.S. federal debt, fell from 47.8 to 33.6. Debt held by the public was actually paid down by $453 billion over the 1998 through 2001 periods. The only time this has happened between 1970 and 2018. Federal spending fell from 20.7 GDP to 17.6, below the historical average from 1966 to 2015 of 20.2. Tax revenues rose steadily from 17% of GDP to 20% of GDP, well above the historical average of 17.4. So he raised taxes on the ultra wealthy.
But not only that, because the middle class was more economically sound, they were also able to pay more taxes.
Defense spending fell from 4.3% of GDP to 2.9% of GDP, as the U.S. enjoyed a peace dividend in the wake of the fall of the Soviet Union. In dollar terms, defense spending fell from $292 billion to $266 billion, and then slowly rose to $295 billion by the year 2000. Non-defense discretionary spending fell from 3.6% of GDP to 3.2% of GDP. So, Clinton proposed a $16 billion stimulus package to aid urban area programs as soon as he got into office. But the Republicans obviously filibustered it and shut that down. Yeah, all of the policy reforms.
NORADS was right.
Yeah, all of the policy reforms to to the welfare system. It says Clinton was forced to triangulate policies wherein he adopted mostly conservative proposals by most Republicans. Which just goes further to prove my point. The left giveth and the right taketh away.
See, something about me is like I don't necessarily like to harp on the negative economic times in this country. I much rather focus on when we did get it right, what did we do to get it right, so that we can mirror and amplify that in the future. Clinton was a really, I mean, like, you know, people want to argue about him, his morals and ethics and his personal life versus Trump's, and that's fine. Men are men, and fuck them, they're all gross. But also, you know, morally, his moral obligation to this country and the office that he held, he did the best he could, and he did a pretty good job. There were things that he did wrong for sure, but the overall happiness of the American people and fulfillment was a lot higher during that time than it is now.
We super thank you, Dale, for the subscription. What was I about to say? Oh, shoot. Guys, there's only there's 1.6K people in here. There's only 220 left in the goal. Again, remember when you send in your donations that allow myself and NoRaz to continue to do the work that we do in the community, give me suggestions on what you would like me to do. Like I said, last time we did the skincare routine, what you would like me to do once we meet the goal on this occasion. You know, a dollar do you. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all in the link tree. Or NoRads also has their Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo. If you are a Trump supporter, conservative, any of the like, feel free to send in a request. Yeah, Clinton definitely had a great economy. And so did Obama. I mean, he had, 76 months of continued economic growth, continued GDP growth?
Right, and what were the similarities between the two administrations?
They made sure to build up the middle class.
Shocker.
But of course he's like, oh, I don't want to go by Umberto's echoes. He's like, you can find it on both sides. So I said, give me the examples. Bro gave me two. But both of those things were were pushed by Republican Congresses. What's up, Chris? I don't know how people be tapping themselves into the box so often. I really don't.
You know, I'm really sad because nobody wants to help me win my agency contest. I wanted to win. I was going to give away a Fans of Fuckery shirt that has not even been put out to the public. Nobody wanted to help me, so I didn't even go live yesterday.
Annette, thank you so much.
I went live for a little bit, which is shit. Right now, currently, there's a man in the lead. Like, we cannot stand for that. That's fucking terrible.
Thank you, Annette. Thank you, Michaela.
I think the layout, on this layout, it has like the boxes that like when you tap the box, it like requests to join. And on the other layout where like we're floating, it doesn't give the option to tap the box. You actually have to go to the bottom and click request. So
somebody should have just said something.
there's two ways. There's reasons why you don't do that. So the reason why you keep it the other way is because it's easier for ops to click request instead of going through the extra steps.
Okay.
And then the other reason was because friendlies. I think that the ops are dumb enough to have this layout needed. But
that's a shame.
If friendlies could just if y'all could just
Thank you,
keep checking
Kelsey.
the bottom of the screen to see if you're in the requests at all times, that would be helpful too.
Yeah, because there'd be like 19 daggone requests, and every single one of them is a friendly of some sort.
Yeah. Oh yeah, tap with your left thumb is a good one, or whatever you hold your. Yeah, I guess it because the box is on the right side, right? Yeah.
friendlies are nice. No, they definitely are. But we're not gonna get, you know what I'm saying, very many. We're not gonna get very far trying to educate the uneducated by talking to ourselves. We all understand this already. The vast majority, well, I wouldn't even say the vast majority. I would say that none of them, none of the Trumpers actually know what is happening right in front of their eyes. When you go on whitehouse.gov and it has all of these wild accusations as to what is going on in our government, and then you click on their hyperlinks and it takes you to Daily Mail and Breitbart and the Daily Caller, that's scary. That is what you call state-run media.
They're running the country on opinion pieces.
Like people, and I'm this is not fear-mongering. You should be terrified. We've seen all of this play out in history before. Like, we've seen it all play out. This is not like, what the fuck? Oh, no, thank you.
We have a comment that says, what about the clown you voted for that put the country in the fix it's in now?
I did.
So I'm going to invite person Curtis. Please join.
But just to be clear, that was also Trump who did that.
Right.
Just to be clear. Chris said they sent you something.
Okay, I'll check in just a second. I apologize because my notifications are off. All right, I'll check right now.
Good.
What's up, Wu-Tang? How are you?
Don't you, Sheeta? I'm okay. I'm a little sick, so.
Hey, Chris, thank you so much for the $50. Big W, Chris. Go ahead, I'm listening.
Wu-Tang, you're still not feeling well?
Yeah, I'm still
Text
sick.
me if I can send you something to help you feel better, or you need, just text me and tell me if there's anything I can do to help you. You haven't been feeling well for a while.
Same
If you
Wu-Tang.
need something, I'm more than happy to do what I can.
Oh, chinangle, Sheeta. No, I think I have pneumonia again. But I'll be good. I was wondering, Jones, if you had brought up today the thing that I sent
me
you
last
night.
I don't think I did, actually.
Yeah.
I don't think I did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I did. I talked about it as soon as I got on this morning. I talked about it, but I'll read it. I'll go over it again though, no problem. We talked about this yesterday for a little bit, but with the removal of Title IX, yes, Title IX. With the removal of Title IX, they are going to ease back how they investigate SA cases in college campuses and in schools. And so with that, if there's conflicting stories on both sides,
I would like to also bring up, since we're talking about that, again in the news, right here in Orange County, there was a young man who was arrested. His name is Italo, I believe. Italo Brett Boini. He was arrested for crimes against children. I won't say what they are. But guess what? Not in the community. Not a drag queen. He was an alabaster asshole. Just, again.
Always is. Absolutely every time.
The pasty P3DOs are at it again.
He made a statement and said, "I'm sorry, it was a mistake. I was tempted and it was a mistake."
Tempted is nuts.
Victims were 6 and 8 years old. He was a music teacher.
Oh.
God.
I actually just got chills. That's so unfortunate for them. I'm so sorry for these children.
Yep. His name is Italo Boini. Middle name, I believe, is Brett. Italo. Last name is Boini. It was Orange County, Florida.
So
yeah, how do you make a mistake twice?
It wasn't just twice, it was multiple occasions. He was coercing them on Discord and the internet.
Oh my god.
Hey, Big W Kristen in the chat. Big W Kristen in the chat. I will absolutely do that, Kristen. Thank you. Said take no rads out for a V-Day dinner. I will do that. Crystal said thank you.
Hold on a second. But somebody was a friendly. I'm going to tell you something right now. Wu-Tang doesn't feel well. Wu-Tang is soft-spoken. If you cannot hear what Wu-Tang is saying, we have been reiterating it. You absolutely will not be disrespectful to Wu-Tang in this space. Not today, not yesterday, not fucking ever. I don't care if you're a subscriber. I will block you. You do not do shit like that. We just said that she didn't feel well, and she's soft-spoken as it is. Don't fucking behave that way. Y'all know better than that shit.
Not to mention, telling people that they need to get off TikTok live and go to the doctor is disrespectful regardless of who says it.
That's
so
wild.
Please, let's not.
Y'all don't come for my baby Wu-Tang. I love her to the moon and back. I will fuck your shit up.
And if you want to support Wu-Tang, go look in their bio. Their pay links are in there, and you can also gift her. So let's support Wu-Tang.
Yeah, no, that's the number one thing people come for, even when I'm not sick, is my voice. It's, what is she on? Is she okay? Take half a dose. It's the main thing people come for me for.
Which is crazy, because your voice is so soothing and like ASMR. I love it. It's one of my favorite things. I'm like, oh, Wu-Tang is here. I can just be lulled into peace now.
I can light up again.
Really quickly, somebody, Crystal Moore said, can I please ask you if you have any advice on building community as an introvert? Y'all might not believe this, but I don't people very well.
It's true. I did cut you off and you were saying something about Chris and Valentine's Day, and I apologize. I get a little hot when they come from my Wu-Tang.
Kristen said to take you out for Valentine's Day. I'll text you offline now.
Okay. I'm almost done painting.
Awesome.
Well, not the doors, but everything else.
Does anybody want to answer the question before I have anything to say, or no? How do you build community as an introvert?
Well, the great thing is there's the internet. That does help. You don't actually have to people if you don't feel like peopling. But there's also people that you already have connections to. Build community with the people you already build connections to. And then, this person's still going, and then have them help you build community. It is a lot easier when you're an introvert to interact with people when you're already comfortable with some of the people in your circle. I actually am an introvert. I fucking hate people. I just mask really well.
Yeah. When we're out in public and people come up and just start talking to me, I typically try to find my way out of the conversation as quickly as possible, even if that means leaving no rats to continue the conversation with the person. Because once I'm over it, I'm over it. I can't keep pretending. I can't keep pretending that I want to have the conversation. I can't. I'm like, I gotta go.
Well, you know what that is, right?
Huh?
That's a societal thing. No. I'm not talking about you. I know why you are that way. I'm talking about me. That's a societal thing. women are to be polite. And when people are speaking to them, they should give them their attention and smile and all this bullshit. So it's just like ingrained in my personality to not just be like, yeah, and walk away.
Listen,
As much as I want to.
I'm trying to tell. I'd be like, oh shit, that's wild. I gotta go.
I was
No, he
just
really
gonna
does.
say that. I was just gonna say that. It's a lot of you. Oh yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
I'm quiet with people until I get comfortable with them. So
Yeah. But I know that no rat sees it coming. To be honest with you, I think that it would be better if they just started walking away first, and then it would make it much easier for me. Because I don't care.
But I can't
like
do
I'm
that.
Like, I'm out. I gotta go.
I can't do that. I feel bad doing that, especially when it's like people who recognize you from the internet.
That's
I'm
the
like,
worst.
I feel bad.
But then in the Discord, I will rant. I will write books. I will rant for days because in the Discord, y'all are in my head. Like, y'all have to hear everything that's in my brain. Like,
Listen.
you guys have to deal with it.
I'm not even joking when I tell you this. The other day, I saw Quentin's grandparents at Lowe's. And they're sitting there having a conversation with me, like actively engaging in the conversation. And I'm looking everywhere but like at the conversation. And then I was like, oh shit, that's right. I was like, I need drywall tape. And I was like, all right, guys, it was nice seeing you. And just gone. Gotta go. Can't have this conversation anymore. Gotta go.
I don't think Jones knows about menthol mutane.
we love.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, menthol mutane. That's what they've called my spicy mutang is menthol mutang. When I finally go off and the softness goes away, everybody calls it menthol mutang. Kiki made me this awesome photo for it and everything. It's great. I love it.
Okay. This will be the last thing, and then I gotta go, y'all. I really do I gotta get
Hey,
going.
friends. Hey,
what's
hey,
up,
Mr.
everyone?
Jones.
Hey,
It's been
how
a
are you?
while. Good. Very concerned. I have a letter directly from the Pentagon. If you would I would very much like to put that on the big screen for you guys to read because it is that urgent. Is that okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, great. Let me get the right screen up here. And I'm also going to kind of
Hold on 1 second. I can read it. The very first sentence is already wrong. Biological sex is an immutable characteristic. That's not true at all.
Yeah, right.
This is straight from the Pentagon. This is what I'm saying is my husband's active duty military. This is why I'm handing out this information as soon as I receive it. The more information we have, the more we can break this mess down because this is insanity. What the military is having to go through now.
Not that I don't believe you, but like we don't have any source on this at all.
It's from the memorandum for senior Pentagon leadership, Secretary of Defense, 1000 Defense, Pentagon, Washington, D.C. I literally have the letter sitting here in front of me. Like, my source is my husband, who's been serving for 13 years.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying like that. It's, you know what I mean? There's so much misinformation with like the right now that I'm not like, it's very easy to get a hold of it. So I'm not like trying to like say you have anything.
No, she's saying she's a paper copy.
She has the physical letter.
Yeah, no. That's why I was like saying that was a good source.
So sorry guys. I'm just like, we don't go through our mail very much, but this was apparently sent out the 31st of last month. I check our mail maybe once or twice a month. I'm not very good at it, but long story short, the commands are from the senior leadership of the Pentagon to review all programs, contracts, grants, to take appropriate steps to address any contract requirements to promote or incubate, excuse me, I'm terribly sorry, gender ideology. Review all position descriptions and send notification to all employees who position description involves inculcating, I don't even know this word, or promoting gender ideology, that they are being placed on paid administrative leave effective immediately as the agency takes steps to close and all initiatives, offices, programs that promote gender ideology. Remove all outward-facing media, websites, social media accounts, etc., that promote gender ideology. Remove all email systems such as Outlook and turn off features that prompt users for their pronouns. Withdraw any final or pending documents, directives, orders, regulations, material forms, communication statements, and plans that promote gender ideology. Cancel any trainings that promote gender ideology or have done so in the past. Disband, cancel any employee resource groups or special emphasis programs that promote gender ideology or have done so in the past. Review all forms that require entry of an individual's sex to ensure that all list male or female only and not gender identity. Remove requests for gender as a substitute for requests for sex. Ensure that all applicable policies and documents, including forms, use the term sex, not gender. So I saw that you were live. I wanted to get this to you as soon as possible and make sure that y'all are aware that this is in effect immediately.
It's not just the erasure of the trans community, but the intersex and non-binary individuals as well. And as far as gender ideology, they're the ones that are actually pushing an ideology when they deny science that sex and gender is a spectrum.
Yes, you're absolutely right, Kiki. And I want to extend my sympathies. I will never know. I'm bi, but I am a cisgender female, so I'll never know the extent of harm that this does, but I want to extend out my sympathies at the end of the day. So, and lend my support if I can.
It's going to have far-sweeping effects. It's going to affect the cis community just as much as it does the trans community.
Black women specifically.
100%.
Thanks for bringing that up, Emma.
Thank you.
Hey, my pleasure, guys. The more information I get with the military about this, I'll try to bring it by if I can. But this, my husband's active duty. I don't know who in this panel has military members that may be affected by this, but I'd at least rather information is knowledge, and knowledge is power. Right. So the more power that you have in your hands, the more you know what to do when it comes up.
It's not going to just affect the active duty military. It's going to affect veterans as well.
That is true. Yes. All right, guys. Well, I know, Mr. Jones, you're trying to hop off, but like I said, I figured this was urgent, and I'd rather y'all have this information. And if you want a copy of this, I can send it to you.
Okay.
My email's in my bio. If you could send it to me, I'd appreciate it, and then I'll share it with Jones.
All right, cool. I'll go ahead and send you a follow, and then when I have a second, I'll make sure to try and send a copy your way. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
On that note, do you mind if I ask one quick question?
Oh, no, absolutely. Go ahead.
If not, it's okay. Kiki, were you able to look into what we discussed the other day as far as medication stalking goes?
I haven't been able to narrow it down. I need to talk to a couple different medical professionals before I can give a definitive answer.
Okay, then we won't get into that just yet. That's all.
People don't look up the statistics on airplane crashes all the time.
Love you too, Mutai.
Love
Get
you.
some rest. You're missing the point. Absolutely. The point is, we know how many airplane crashes we've had. We've had over the last 10 years. Throughout the amount that we've had
Yeah,
over the
catch you
last
guys
10
later. Love you
years,
guys.
All right, bro.
let me
I've
tell you,
trumped that.
exponentially.
Trumped that in the last 3 weeks. Sorry, I had noise over top of it. I couldn't hear everybody.
Sorry, that's my fault, isn't it?
No, it was me. I did it.
Oh. Are you getting ready to come over here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm tired of this grandpa.
Who?
Me. I'm tired of this grandpa.
What grandpa?
You heard this fucking meme. I'm tired of this grandpa. That's too damn bad.
Oh, I don't know that one. Sorry.
What?
My apologies. Man, listen, I don't pop culture
Fucking
stuff.
boomer.
Yeah, I don't know any of that stuff.
It was a TikTok.
Never
I know
seen
you don't watch TikToks. Never mind.
it. I don't watch them. Sorry.
Not the reigning champ on Debate Talk. Not watching fucking TikToks. It's the weirdest shit I've ever heard.
Why?
I don't know, because you're on this platform.
Oh. Harold Ham goes tomorrow.
I'm hungry.
I'm gonna put that.
I haven't eaten today.
Put that on YouTube. Okay, there's food in the refrigerator.
What? I don't want to eat your food. You'll be here late, man.
Oh no, it's fine. I get some. I mean, I ate it 2 days
That's okay.
in a row.
I'll get some.
Jerk chicken.
Okay.
There's rice. There's cabbage. There's chicken noodle soup.
I mean, I can get something when I pick up the kids too, because they're always hungry anyway.
Oh, okay. All right, guys. Listen, it's been real. It's been fun. It's been a little crazy here and there. It's been disheartening. Been kind of sad a little bit. Y'all with the fucking casserole. I'm already sick of this place. I really am. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it here. It sucks here.
Can you kick me? Because my phone is on the other side of the room. Thank you.
Have you had some
Love you.
water? H2O.
I'm asking you if
I'm gonna drop down too.
She
James.
didn't even get a primary.
Gotcha. All right.
Love
have a
you.
good one. Love you back. Hey guys, thank you all for being here this morning. I know it's only February. I do appreciate you. Thank you for all of those that sent gifts, Cash Apps, Venmos, PayPals, whatever. All the taps, all the likes. Thank you to my mods. I know you guys be working overtime in here. I really do appreciate you. I think we got a few new subscribers. Thank you to the new subscribers and the olds. Thank you for those who subscribed on Twitch and on YouTube. Became members on YouTube. Remember, that does also give you access to the Discord as well. Again, remember, we're going to be changing the platform and how we stream coming up here very soon. So look out for the new changes. I got to swap this camera out soon too. If you enjoyed the live, hit the Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, or tip jar on your way out. If you don't follow us on Twitch and on YouTube, links are in the bio. And I think that's all I got. Check on your friends. Everybody who says they're okay is not necessarily okay. Protect your peace at all costs. Take care of your mental health. If you have not yet started your therapy journey, today's an amazing opportunity for you to do so. Eat as healthy as you can. Drink your water. Take whatever medication you're supposed to take. And as always, stay dangerous. I love you guys. And we'll see you next time.